Hello, hello, and good morning. I have a special guest today.
It is me. I am special guest. I am Digimanda. Hello.
And hopefully the audio levels are good. I'm from what they look like on like the meters, it looks fine. But I can tune guest audio separately if needed. But yes, we did get one of the fused shadows, and one of the things that always bugged me about this game when I was growing up was the fact that like you didn't get the what's it called, the wooden sword for very long.
So, this game actually is not like one of my favorite Zelda games, but I really like the visual storytelling in it. But yeah, I completely agree with that. Yeah. His shield also has like the little goat on it.
And that's the kind of stuff that I like. This was the second Zelda game I ever played. And I believe this is the way up to Death Mountain. Have to jump that. Okay.
As Epona gets barbed by the fence.
I always felt like she didn't jump high enough to truly clear those as well as the game wants you to feel like she did. Wait, no, this is Hyrule Field. I'm dumb. I stopped playing for 1 week and I've forgotten where everything is. But yeah, my first Zelda game was Wind Waker. And like that got me really, really hooked on Zelda. And
hooked on phonics, but better.
Yeah. And so when the Wii came out and they were like, hey, we're making a Zelda for the Wii, I'm just like, oh, that looks cool. And it's just like the Wii, because of the motion controls, it's just like, oh, so the sword, like you can swing the Wii remote and it swings the sword, and oh, it's so realistic. And I continued for the rest of my childhood to convince myself that yes, this is very realistic. The sword play is actually following the Wii remote. It wasn't until Skyward Sword that I realized just how how not realistic it was.
Yeah, I mean, I think Skyward Sword had it more like 1-to-1 because of the that like special Wiimote feature thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I played this on the GameCube, so I didn't get any of the motion controls. And also, Link was still a lefty, which is how he's supposed to be. Fucking pisses me off that they changed it. Just calling me a hoe.
Ho, you're back again, human. You will never pass. You cannot hope to match our brute force. And by brute force, I mean using gravity for most of the work. Oh, God damn it, I grabbed. Come on.
And also, rock nipples. Rip. When a man in a loincloth stands over you from that far away.
It's also just a thing of, like, I mentioned this last time, like, did the Gorons in Ocarina of Time have clothes?
No.
Yeah.
So they are now covering up their shame. As the Bible states, they have eaten fruit. The Bible. No, but why did they add so much gratuitous detail to the Gorons? They didn't need all that.
Yeah. Also, did that, like, can Gorons climb effectively is the thing. Like, is that Goron just now completely trapped out of the Goron city because I have thrown him off the ledge?
Also, I love the idea that the iron boots can just be so readily put on and off. Like, it doesn't take like a, hold on, I gotta put this back on my feet. I gotta strap it in. I'm just...
Just a little jump, click the heels, let's go.
It's magic. Also, the fact that he can put them in his pocket and he's not somehow weighted down in the same way.
Yeah.
It's only when he's on his feet.
That's the magic of them. Like they're only they're Schrodinger's boots. They're only way when they're visible.
That's true. I don't know. I always loved that one specific thing about the Zelda franchise because it's just so silly.
Like,
Also, like, the fucking thing that you ride on in this game, how do you fit that in your pocket?
oh, the spinner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like it's the size of you. Like I feel I like they really should have like in Skyward Sword because like Skyward Sword they did like a lot of like they did a lot of retconning just to like make things work. It felt like.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, wasn't there a? Oh no, wait. This was where we got the wolf, not where the wolf showed up. Okay.
Oh yeah, Gold Wolf, aka Link, apparently.
Also, I don't think you're supposed to be able to get that visual clip there. I don't think I can go back and get it, but like we were seeing a whole new angle of Death Mountain there for a second. Can I get a clip? No, it's not.
A dazzling death I never knew. Wow, look at that low poly texture that just flew by.
Like, and this is the HD remake, and it's still kind of.
Oh, they can climb. See? I mean, it kind of. He just needs to. He needs strength.
Okay, but that's the thing. That height that he just had to use a friend to clear is like half of the ledge that I threw that other Goron off. So I'm very concerned that like I've ruined that man's life. Okay. What
they
the
are
hell?
aiming for you. Dang.
Oh.
We've got ourselves a dark spear here.
If you would like to do Midna.
Oh, sure.
Whoa, this looks dangerous. Is this the traditional Death Mountain welcome?
Like, thank you for doing that, like the ihi to get like the proper. Hold on, it says shield attack. Oh, okay, so you have to do it multiple times to get him to
At least he
curl up.
gets in position.
Hey. But yeah, no, like Midna's little noises are just so weird to me in understanding like how they're supposed to sound, because it's just like because she has that classic Nintendo like it's a language, but we're not gonna tell you how it works.
Yeah. Kind of like Captain Olimar or like
Animal Crossing characters.
Well, okay, so the Animal Crossing characters are interesting because they're actually saying like the names of the letters really fast.
They are?
They are. If you slow it down, if like somebody says like, "Are you happy?" you will hear
AREYOUHAPPY.
I did
but it's
not know
really
that.
fast. Yeah, it's just really fast. So it's like I can't do it really fast. If I was just to be like ABCDEFG, like yeah. I've blown your mind.
Yeah, like, because like I've always just thought like so many of like the Chibi Robo and like Pikmin and like all these languages were just nothing languages, like the Animal Crossing one, and it's just like, oh, Animal Crossing's real. It's like, oh,
It's not real, but it is the alphabet.
yeah.
I don't know what they sound like in Japanese. I'm sure that it's just like the names of those individual characters, but then wouldn't that just be the language?
So that's then the question. Are KK Sliders songs that too?
No, I think that's just sounds.
Ah.
Because I don't think he doesn't have lyrics, right? Does he have lyrics?
I mean, he's making sounds, so like sounds similar to like when he speaks. Yeah, like when he speaks, he sounds like the sounds that he makes. So it's just like, is music in Animal Crossing just like, don't worry, you don't need lyrics, you just need sounds.
Yeah, that's basically it.
KK Slider is the 100 gex of the Animal Crossing world. You don't need lyricism, you just need noise.
I don't want to see all your fucking underwear, Goron, bro.
I think that's why they had to add the underwear for this game specifically, because Ocarina of Time and like Majora's Mask didn't have Gorons that like crouch down and display like a cat. Oh. There's too many. I can't wrestle all of them at the same time.
Oh, that's what they all say.
Is this young one such an imposing enemy that you must all gang up on him? I think not, little brothers.
Also, the hangy tits. Are those necessary? No.
Like, it's a thing of just like, okay, I get that like people are just like, haha, when you get old, you get small. But it's also a thing of like, the reason you get like smaller when you get older, a lot of the times it's just because like you hunch down. It's not so much that your body shrinks in size, it's that like your stature and posture is harder to like maintain fully. But then in like video games and like cartoons and stuff, it's just like, haha, they're old, let's shrink them. They are now a 75% the size of all the other Gorons, but still maintaining all posture and stature.
And also, why you got such stumpy little legs?
Yeah. I am a Goron elder, little human. I am called Goron.
Of course it is.
Because of certain circumstances, I must lead the Goron tribe in place of Darbus, our tribal patriarch.
I love that naming convention where all the leaders have a Dar in their names.
Oh yeah, I know, because Darunia.
Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I wonder if that like, I wonder if just like the syllabics of it are like their last name, their family name is the Dar
could be.
part.
Yeah, there's Darunia, there's Darbus, there's Darmani in Majora's Mask. Who was the one in Breath of the Wild?
God, I cannot remember.
What was his name?
And like,
oh my God.
there was only fucking one Goron in Skyward Sword, which was sad.
Not Bluto. That was the big guy. Goron Patriarch. In Breath of the Wild. What the fuck's your name? This is gonna bug me for the rest of my life.
The minds beyond here are not are sacred. My dyslexia almost just created. The minds beyond here are not allowed to my tribe. Outsiders are sacred unless.
His name was Daruk.
Ah, Daruk. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a whole thing.
How could I forget that after hearing Daruk's protection is ready to roll every 5 minutes?
That's Link's voice in my head.
Unless.
Oh God.
I don't like that. I could make an exception, but you have to beat me in a contest of power. Are you willing to try that, little human? Yes, I'm willing to fight the smallest Goron I've seen so far.
Why you gotta zoom in on the titties? Come on, man. Them wrinkles.
Oh wait, I'm not wearing the boots. It's gonna be bad. Can I put on the boots mid-fight?
Why is sumo wrestling such a large part of this game's culture? I know.
I cannot put on the boots mid-fight. God damn it. How was I supposed to know I needed to be wearing them when I walked in? Alright.
Now I'll challenge you.
Let's solve this problem. Time to cheat. I love how you saw what happened.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's just like, does anyone think that's a problem? Anybody at all? No? Alright, that's fine.
Oh God.
Alright, let's do...
Oh, so is it just like... Oh, hey, Ghosty.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, wait. If he tries to move, I'm supposed to slap him. Otherwise, I'm just supposed to grab him.
It's time to punch an old man in the chest.
Just stop doing the same thing I'm doing. Oh, God. But don't stop doing it at a time where I'm not thinking about it.
I don't like that he kind of looks like a fish. He looks more
He's
fish-like.
got like a little bit, yeah, he's got a little bit of Zora to him.
Yeah.
That's right. I have defeated the elderly. Young warrior, you have a strong will and sharp eyes and the ability to push an old man. I give you passage. Fine traits. Want to see how well you can use them?
Not really.
Look, like when someone asks, when someone's like, "Yo, you have good eyes. Want to see how you can use them?" I got this spot on my back.
That's like a what that mouth do, but it's weird. What those eyes do?
What those eyes do? I look at you incredulously.
I like that his Goron symbol tattoo is on his forearm.
Where is the Goron symbol on the others?
On their shoulders.
Oh,
Like-
oh, but he has like more like bony or like rocky shoulder juts.
He's got outcroppings.
When the mountain began to rage, all four of us elders and Darbus, our patriarch, went inside to investigate its anger. We have a treasure that is entrusted to us by the spirits, and we must protect it, do you understand? But the moment Darbus reached out and touched the treasure, everything went wrong. He collapsed, and before our very eyes, transformed into an unspeakable monster. His body was like covered in stone. I mean, like
That's
that
what they
wasn't what
always
made
say.
him the monster, because like we all are, but like... He began to rage through the mines, trailing ruin behind him, and the eruptions grew more frequent and more severe. We used all of our strength to seal him deep inside the mountain. It grieved us to do this to our patriarch, but we had no other course of action. I ask this favor of you, young warrior. Go to the aid of Darbus, and make no mistake the spirits that have guided you here. I,
What is that thing on his
Goron,
forehead?
need your help. Also, hello there, little one. Are you having fun running around, jumping on things? I love how she didn't even meow at me. Like, normally, like, when I, like direct my attention at her and, like, direct her in conversation, she'll, like, respond. She just turned and stared.
Right into the soul. That's what cats do best. All right. Thanks, dudes. I don't like their outfits. I don't like their nudity. Their implied nudity.
Exactly! They were less weird when we just assumed they were naked and were fine with that.
Yeah.
Now that they have, like, a concept of shame, it's become weirder.
That just makes Ocarina of Time so much weirder, like, in retrospect, because you're like, oh, they just had their fucking junk hanging out.
Exactly, Ghosty. They're having to hide their family jewels.
Yeah. The gemstones. But see, that's also the other thing. So, like, in Majora's Mask, there's one of the old Goron men who has his son, the one that cries incessantly, right?
Yeah.
But there's no implication that, like, there's any kind of women in this culture. So,
Yeah.
bud and fall off of your body?
Do you just carve your children out of stone?
Because, like, obviously, in some ways, their bodies are made out of, like, flesh. Because
Yeah.
their hair and stuff is made out of rock. So what's up with that? I don't know. I want to know. I want to know. But don't show me.
I want to know. I just don't want to have... I want to know, I just don't want to be burdened with the knowledge.
Yeah.
Do I need to push this button too and then make that
You
run?
do. Indeedly doodly. Neighboroonie.
Oh, it turns off all the... I thought that was just like the button to turn off the one that I had just run past already.
Love these weird mines that have no explanation.
It's like, what are you mining?
Yeah.
Lava. Is there anything else in here? There's also the magnet stones. Are you
There's
mining
also, like,
that?
a million OSHA violations.
Nah, they got plenty of stuff. Also, did I miss my chance to get across that? Oh, that's why this is there. I have to get across both of those. Okay.
I like the wooden shield going through a very fiery place.
Yeah, I probably should have.
Ow.
Oh, I should have locked on first.
What the fuck is this thing?
How did that not
Nope.
hit?
That's okay.
I don't think I've ever like interacted with those before. Like, I don't even know what enemy that is.
It kind of looks like a Zola, but it's not a Zola. A Zola, by the way, was a mistranslation. It was supposed to be a Zora, but there's a distinction between river Zoras and lake Zoras.
Oh no, Blazon.
Hi, Blazon! Oh no!
Was there like, what version of the game was that on? Because I remember the Wii version had a problem with like maintaining like save files.
Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. What a thrill.
We need a long ladder so we can get the what a thrill.
I just like that Link is able to apparently be okay in this kind of climate. Like, you would actually probably sweat your balls off in this location.
Yeah.
Like, I think
yes.
if you're in very close proximity to lava, you'd probably just, like, burn your eyes. Oh, it was on CMU. I got a new computer and I went to transfer all the files, but it just reverted back to a save file only 3 minutes into the game. Wow, that's sucky. I'm sorry to hear that, Blazon.
Those little like fire slugs are interesting, but like not interesting in a cool way. Interesting in like a they've done more interesting fire enemies before, like the weird fire centipedes from Wind Waker. Like, those things are fun. I'm sad that they've never come back.
Those things annoyed me personally, but because you had to like make them stop existing in a tangible way and then pick them up and throw them. And they only last so long.
Like, I feel like that was also just like more fun though, because it changes.
Rip. I'm shocked that his hand survived.
True. Like, I feel like the body of it would still be warm.
Fun fact about the language in this game. The alphabet's actually based on the Latin alphabet.
Oh. Okay, so it's time-based. I just got really unlucky timing. Okay.
Blazon, how are you guys doing today? We are doing good. I'm excited to do this, because last time I played this game was like 3 years ago on stream. Maybe 2.5 years ago.
I feel like 2.5, because like it seems recent in my mind, but that's also just because like we hit 2020 and like
then everything changed.
Everything melded together.
Last time I played this was never.
Aww. It's a very good game.
You gotta play Zelda. Play some Zelda. We should have a co-stream where we play Ocarina of Time, you play it, and I will co-commentate and help you if you get stuck. That would be fun.
Yeah.
The amount of times now that I have played randomizers.
The original Ocarina is just like, where is the actual thing?
Yeah. True. You also need to finish a single game on stream. Do it.
Didn't you finish Omori?
There's still Undertale in the wings. That's hard.
Didn't you
Undertale's
finish
very, very hard.
Undertale?
Nope.
Wait.
Ooh.
I genuinely thought you had already... You were so far into Undertale. I really thought you had finished it. At this point, you're going to just, like, surprise me, just like, yeah, no, I haven't finished this game or this game, and it's just like... Oh.
Are these Dodongos?
I think so.
Why do they look like this?
Why is there a separate... Okay, so there's a separate lock-on for the tail.
That is true.
There's so many things that Ghosty has, like, played that I just assume that they've beaten. Just because they don't play again, and I'm just like, oh, no, they beat that. Why would they stop streaming it if they hadn't beaten it? And I'm just going to have to, like, work through all the questions of, like, wait a minute, no. Ghosty has never beaten a game.
Luigi's Mansion, yeah.
True. You did make it through Luigi's Mansion.
I mean, I do very similar things. I'll start a randomizer and then just like never finish it because I enjoy the beginnings of randomizers so much more than like, now I just do the same thing every time.
That is also true. Like, for me, in a sense of just like, there's like a lot of games, it's just like, I really love these games. They're my favorite games. And then it's just like, do I only love the beginnings of this? Because it feels like I might.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem too. Like Yakuza, why did I pick Yakuza? I mean, it's great. I'm loving it. But holy shit, it is a long game.
Okay, what was I...
Rip.
Was there a way that I was supposed to lock that open?
I don't think so.
Great. Looks like our path is blocked again. Can't you be a little more timely? Figure out the timing for when those flame pillars are tracked. That's when you make your move.
I fucking did. Have you noticed how I'm not on fire?
I have never played Minecraft. I did maybe in like 2011. I think I played it with like my ex-boyfriend at the time, but I don't... Obviously, it's a very different game now.
This is the first year I've been able to make it through without my friends being like, yo, let's do Minecraft again. And then like everyone on the server, like the Discord server is just like, yo, all right, so we got a realm server. We set up a new Minecraft thing and like now we're gonna do it. And I always got sad about that because like they'd set up the server and then because of like when it was set up, I wasn't able to get on there and do anything. So it's just like, great, now I'm here with everyone else's finished stuff and I'm borrowing resource. Like, it's the thing of like, I hate borrowing resources from everything.
They have skateboards?
It's like,
what does that mean?
Heavily modded Minecraft over here.
I've seen people do those mods that are like absolutely bonkers, where like Minecraft is suddenly very beautiful. Ah, yes. You would not die from that at all. That's... I've been playing a lot of Potionomics. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. I love this game. I love it so much.
Oh, wait, do I get to sumo wrestle this guy too?
No, I don't think so. He's
a little volcano.
I mean...
How does that work? How does that work? Does he have lava blood?
He doesn't have an ass. The volcanoes are the replacement.
Oh, dang.
I thought I felt a presence. But what a surprise to find a young human. I guess you aren't a presence. I guess those are two separate things in my eyes. That's right, you're not a Goron. You don't have a soul to me. Word has come to me of you, and if Goron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I love rhyming. It's a whole thing with me. I am one of the 4 Goron elders. Goramoto is my name. You are a heroic young human. Please, you must lend this tribe your power.
Thanks for the stick.
That is one of the key shards that, when merged together, form the key to the room where Darbus is being held. He's our patriarch. Did anyone tell you that?
No, I don't. Nobody said anything.
The key is split into 3 pieces. Each of us elders keeps a piece. There's 3 other elders. There's 2 other elders. Did anyone tell you that?
Also, like, why are they all separated in different parts of this fucking, like, mine?
Also, how did he get, like, how did they communicate with him that I was coming? Can you not use the method of communication to get us more things? Okay, before I just break... Oh, wait, there is another chest in here. Okay.
Zelda really loves those, like, giant, circle-y looking letters.
Yeah.
Look at those things. It's a repeating pattern, but...
Yeah. But
sure
it's like, it's also just, like, it's interesting in how, like, they...
Also, whose hand is that? Go back down. No.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got... Thank you.
Fucking... Man, what an opportunity. I haven't seen bots in so long. Oh no, it's you.
Oh god, it's the titty bird. Ghosty, look at this bird. Look at how awful this bird is.
Phew, free at last. Gracious, you're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. Nice to see you again. It's the same one. That's the problem.
Yeah. Do you want me to do this horrifying voice?
Sure.
Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit. I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know.
Because it's like an old lady woman.
Could you not be right with me? Can you?
I know.
Can I choose to not have you in my inventory?
He's staring at the titty.
Why does Link?
Hello, welcome in.
Welcome in, babe. Also, why do the rocks not break?
They big rocks. Have you ever thrown a boulder? Listen.
I have not. All right.
Love this weirdly magnetic wall.
Yeah. I love the design of it though. Like I love the texture that they use for it. The like weird mosaic. It's just like...
How much do you think Link gets dizzy from doing this kind of stuff where he's like being flung around by magnetism?
I feel like he has a very adaptable equilibrium with all with all the stuff he goes through.
Yeah. Hook shots, magnetism,
I
being
feel like
flung around on
his
a giant
inner ear is like highly evolved.
Like that would make you fucking puke. Like
yeah.
You'd just be like, anyway, I gotta keep doing this.
Because you're also just like upside down now. And that would also have to fuck with your equilibrium a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I saw Joey Jordison do it once at a Slipknot concert where he drummed upside down. Rip to Joey Jordison.
Wait, this is the door I came in.
Yes.
So I need to...
These are not the dolls you're looking for. What?
I think Ghosty wants to know.
Joey Jordison was the drummer for Slipknot, and he had his drum set hooked so like he was upside down in it and he was spinning.
Oh, I think I've seen videos of that.
Yeah.
Or just like
It was bonkers. If you lost your fucking drumstick, like if you just like let go of it for like a moment, that thing was out of there.
I feel like he had to have like backups up there with him.
But can you imagine whoever is below him? Like, like, oh god.
Oh god.
Dang, dude. Also, let us know if the volume is okay for me and the game and Alex and everyone. All persons involved. Yeah, I would throw up. That would be not so great. But
Nice.
I think he died a few years ago, which is very unfortunate. Joey Jordison was a great drummer. Volume chef's kiss. Yay. Excellencia. So my biggest problem with this game is that I think that it went too far full tilt in the opposite direction from Wind Waker.
Yeah.
They were like, oh god, people were really criticizing us for the cute, colorful graphics that ended up aging so much better than any other game we've ever made.
Which is why
Dang.
we've based so many other games in this franchise's graphical style on them.
Mm-hmm. But
There's
this game,
definitely not some reason why people, when they saw the Koroks were back in Breath of the Wild, burst into actual literal tears.
mm-hmm, because the Koroks are the best. They are the best thing that's ever
The
happened to gaming.
Kokiri are kind of mid. The
Oh, yeah.
Koroks are based.
I did like the Kikwi. The Kikwi were cute.
The Kikwi are good, but like the Kokiri are just like sick. It's a child. You have created a magical, wonderful world. And it's like, ah, sweet, children of the forest. What are they? They are children. It's like anything.
There
more
is a
to that?
lore reason for that. The lore reason for that is that because Link was abandoned as a baby in the Kokiri forest, it's thought that the Kokiri took the shapes of children so that he would feel more comfortable and not like an out. Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense rather than like I was than like just being boring and it just being children.
I think it makes a lot of sense in terms of like wow, they really wanted to make him feel like one of their own. It could also be like just a magical effect that maybe their real forms were just like, you know,
Too
masked
horrifying.
in some way, or that. But like it could be that they were just masked so that when they had interactions with outside tribes, they would actually be able to like be relatable and not just like tiny little wood things.
Yeah.
But
when they interacted with the Gorons, they're just like, oh, wait. They're made of rock. We could have just been the wood things.
yeah.
Dead.
Why did we have to put on the child disguises again?
Eldritch horrors. Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Tektites. No, Tektite should not be this hard to kill. They are
Yeah.
literally
Why does it
bugs.
take so many hits? It's a Tektite. They've been one-swing chumps since the original Zelda.
But yeah, so that makes a lot of sense. I love actually a lot of the lore in Ocarina of Time because it makes, when you really break it down, you're like, oh, that's actually kind of sad. Like they just wanted Link to feel comfy. 'Cause he was just a little bub.
And also to Blazen's point of just like, I really like the Minish Cap too. Like Minish Cap was great, and like it showcased like, you know, that the Wind Waker art style does really well, even when converted into a like 2D original like Zelda style.
I know a lot about the stuff that's in the the portable games, but I've actually never played a ton of the portable games.
Minish Cap
meaning
is, or I've played Minish Cap and Phantom Hourglass. I have not gotten around to Spirit Tracks, though I have borrowed a lot of music from Spirit Tracks for D&D stuff.
Oh, I'm sure. Phantom Hourglass is my third favorite Zelda. Minish Cap is second. Wow, that's high praise, Blazin. Maybe I should play Minish Cap soon.
Minish Cap is really good, but at the same time, I'm also biased. Like, I'm biased for Minish Cap for the same reason as why I'm so biased whenever talking about Chibi Robo or Pikmin, is that like the one form of like weird fantasy stuff that like I always get really invested in is small person in a normal world. Like that kind of like shit of just like traversing the like wrong button. Traversing the normal sized world as just a small person has always been like interesting for me, and like those games do that so well. And like
Honey, I Shrunk the video game.
exactly, because like I fucking loved the fucking Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movies, and like if you've ever heard of The Littles, like I read like back when I read books for fun like a nerd, I like read the books about the Littles and like the little people who fucking like lived in the walls and shit, and like the like fucking rescue rangers.
Oh yeah.
Like that
Final
shit is
Fantasy
just like
Crystal.
mine. I love that shit. And then like Pikmin's great about that, because it's just like, yeah, you're a little guy in a big world.
You're a little guy in a big world. One of the things that I really like about these games particularly is that there's so much going on that you just can kind of plop into these worlds. Like for instance, the Peakery.
Hi,
Thanks,
Zana.
Shannon. I drew this in 2 seconds because Alex was like, hey, I really think that we should probably do this for future streams. And I'm like, I'll do it really fast.
I was just like, we could do it for later streams. It's fine if we don't have it today. And Amanda's just like, no, I got this.
I drew it in 2 seconds. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the idea, Ghosty. Yeah, I just wanted it to be, I'll probably redraw it, honestly, because I just did it as fast as I possibly could, and this was the style that I can do as fast as possible, so that's okay. But yeah, so the Peakery are also considered to be like a Kokiri type. Do they have a Great Deku Tree in Minish Cap?
I don't think it does.
I want to know what happened to the Deku Scrubs. Why have they not existed in many games? They basically stopped existing after Majora's Mask. Like, where are they? Why the Scrubs gone?
I honestly don't know. That is something that like I hadn't thought about. But like, yeah, no, it's just a.
They were considered like their own race for a while. Like they even had their own area in Majora's Mask, and then they're like, and they're gone. Deku-phobia.
Just like, okay, look, Zelda has a lot of wood and plant-based things. I think we need to roll it back a little bit. And it's just like, but at the same time, why not have effectively evil Koroks? Like,
They have, so that's the other thing. So there's Deku Babas, the Deku Tree, Deku Shrubs, Deku Scrubs. But what does that word mean? Because obviously it doesn't have any affiliation with the Kokiri or the Koroks.
yeah,
So
like,
what
what does Deku mean?
Other than the main character of fucking My Hero Academia. Deku Babas a mistranslation. Yeah, Deku Babas are still around.
Oh, okay, so I
Deku
mean,
Tree just means big tree. Deku means wooden figure or dummy. Ah.
okay, so I'm missing a key.
Big Baba. Also, I like that these are the BMOS designs.
I really do like this. Like, this design for the BMOS is actually one of my favorites. This one, like, Skyward Sword had a, like, I feel like Skyward Sword dug too much into, like, the, ooh, technology. That means lights. Let's put gamer lights on all things that have technology to them.
One of the interesting theories about the BMOS is that they're actually Sheikah technology. So that would make a lot of sense considering like the actual design of them and a bunch of the stuff in Wind Waker. So Wind Waker has a lot of the weird like the statues that you control with that magic wand thing. It's not that that's probably like Sheikah technology. This level benefits from the style. It does, yeah. Gotta get on this one. Wee. What, you don't want all RGB?
I don't want RGB lights on my, like, weird ancient Zelda technologies. Like, it's this whole thing of just, like, yeah, you can, like, like, with the designs in this game, you can make, like, cool ancient technology, but, like, it maintains that, like, it maintains the new with the old, whereas that, like with Breath of the Wild and, like, Skyward Sword, they're just like, yeah, okay, so here's what we do. For the old, we have, it's made of rock. And for the new, we have RGB lights running through the rock.
The RGB lights are actually supposed to be like goddess juice. I don't know how else to put that, but it's like the special awesome stuff that exists from like the heavens, and it's being powered by the goddesses.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's just like, yo, check out my gamer keyboard filled with goddess juice.
Essentially.
That's what we pay for in the OnlyFans. We pay for the extra goddess juice to put in our gamer lights.
It is blazing, yeah. It's the same stuff that gives you the runes in the Sheikah slate. Yeah, it's God Girl bathwater.
I am one of the 4 elders of the Goron tribe. I am called Goribizo. Have you heard of the plight of our patriarch? Otherwise, you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, brother.
Brother.
Now, there is one more shard, but seeing you has reminded me of the dangers that line the path to it. There is something that may help you, a weapon that is said to have been left in this mine by a hero of old. Not sure why he left it here, but cool. It is beyond price.
He's like got a Muppet mouth.
He really does. I can't unsee it now. So we have projected it through generations. Now, when our tribe balances on the brink of ruin, it could aid in our salvation. The hero's weapon is stored safely up ahead. Talk to the guard and take it with you, with blessings from the Gorons.
Beyond price is better phrasing than priceless. The mouth of Madame Trash Heap. Do Gorons have hands like this?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So those are Goron handprints. But, like, they're
his
obviously
hand
not
is
his.
horrifying.
So, like,
yeah.
It's like, those are my grandkids. I had them slap a piece of metal really, really hard to get the handprint in there. It's like a family bonding thing. We do it every Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, kitty.
The kitty.
There she is. I love your gaslight, gate light, girl light.
I've had a couple of ideas for new shirts, and so now that we're into the new year, I need to put together the new shirt designs for the Alex Mana clothing catalog.
I've been meaning to make a bag. I really want to make like a few cute like bag designs, like tote bags, because my tote bag, for any of you guys who know me in real life, will know that I've had the same fucking tote bag for probably 8 years now. It's very gross. It's got like ink stains on it from multiple times that I've had pens explode inside, but I cannot bear to get rid of it because it's just so comfy.
Like, at this point, like, I feel like with how crafty you are, it surprises me that you haven't just, like, made a new one. Like, made one similar to it to take its place.
I got it at a con maybe like 8 years ago, but it's got like a kitsune on it, and I just really like the design. It looks really, really good. And it also looks like all of the gross stains are a part of it.
The stains are a part of the life of the bag. Like, it's also a thing of like for a lot of the shirts and a lot of the stuff that I have, like they start to fall apart because, you know, I wash clothes like a millennial. It goes in the water, the soap goes in there, it comes out. That's how everything works. And so like they don't last as long as they should in like the good design way, but like I also feel like that like adds to like they've been well worn, well loved.
I like this toteled. God.
Oh no.
Heathen laundry.
There is an ad starting soon, but before I do, I don't think I've shown people on my stream my partner's cat. So let me go grab him real quick.
Go get the kibby.
The Kibby. Miss Kibbis.
Or Mr. Kibbis.
I'm ruining your life. The worst. This is him. I woke him
He's
up.
a naked boy.
And he's not excited about it.
Naked boy.
Yeah. You want to go back to your cave?
Thanks for subbing, Shannon.
Yeah, thanks for the sub. Oh, oh, sure, I did miss it. Thank you. Yeah, Mr. Strudel Bigglesworth. Hey, what's up? No, you can't be allowed in here. You will be attacked.
I love his little shirt, his little sweater. Oh my goodness.
He's got a collection of shirts and sweaters.
I'm sure he needs some because he's naked. What's up, sub my Twitch channel. Here we go. It's big boy.
Whoa, human? What business does a human have coming here? None, no business. This is a forbidden place. I will protect the treasure from you.
Ooh. And this man just broke whatever the fuck. Like, how are they gonna fix that? They don't have cranes. Dwayne the Rock Goron.
Okay.
Ow. Get him into Tommy. In his little soft tummy. This is like fighting Bowser in Mario 64.
It's got that, it does have that, like, Bowser fight energy to, okay.
Yeah.
Come on, just...
So long, Gegoro.
No.
I like the idea of random Zelda characters having a name like Steve. Well, it was like, that was a whole quest in Breath of the Wild where you had to find a Goron whose last name to end with son, and then you just found a Goron named Grayson. Like, hello, Grayson, the Goron.
Come on, punch me. You know you want to.
I know some people really are named Link. In like non-geeky ways.
Steve.
Steve, but the E's are together because they're family. They deserve to be together.
Link is short for Lincoln. No, like actual just named Link. Not Lincoln, like... That village of people only named son was so exclusionary. I know.
The HOA was tyrannical.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt a lot. Who knew that humans were capable of such feats of strength?
Look at kid.
He's got like a baby face when the helmet comes off.
I know. Look at this, like, one tooth.
It's got one tooth.
Like, also, I also hate how it's just like, he has metal on him. Like, yeah, it's metal armor. It's like, yeah, you put most of it on the parts of your body that also already have rock armor.
Yeah.
Maybe you're going to help, or maybe you're going to see Patriarch of our tribe. Ah, so that is why you're here. In that case, take the weapon of the hero of the past. But in exchange, you must save the Patriarch of our tribe.
Yeah, we presumed. That was what we were sent here for. Apparently you didn't get the memo, my dude. Yeah, Shannon, there was one person who was in my college who was named Link, and he was like, it's not Lincoln, my name's just Link, my parents weren't nerds, I don't know why they named me this. Like... Oh, yeah. I think, I like the idea that Link uses sign language.
Yeah.
I always love the little comics where he's like he's signing to Zelda and they're like in a cute little romance.
Oh. I do like the comics that like actually flesh out the relationships that Link has. And this may be too hot of a take, but like one of the reasons why I like this game so much is because it's one of the few games that gives Link a love interest who isn't Zelda.
That's fair. But also, Midna's a hottie, so... Just
Fair.
throwing it down. When she's not in imp form specifically, because I know some people are weird and have, like, weird fetishes for imp Midna, which I still to this day don't understand.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've seen things, and I wish I could unsee them.
Yeah.
Midna and this Zelda. That's fair. Look at these non-BMOs. Totally fine and safe. Nothing bad will happen. Midna, no thanks. Yeah. She's not hot. She's like got a weird toddler body. I don't understand, my dude.
It's and this one's going to get me some flack. It's the same people who are like very attracted to halflings.
Yeah.
In D&D. It's just like, you do realize that by technicality, halflings are like 2 feet tall, right?
Halflings in Dungeons and Dragons. Or like hobbitses.
Okay. I know there's a trick to this. I guess, do you have, like, they're not
No, you
active.
have to pull them.
I don't get like a grab option though, is the thing.
Oh, really? Maybe you have to put away your bow. No? Never mind. Alright, cool. Do you have to shoot them in the eyeballs?
Maybe? Because like...
Nope, never mind. Here, just go forward, I guess. If you can't find the thing in this room, then...
Because like there's a BMOS here. Up.
Oh, there you go. We.
Oh, they're all on now.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
While like 2 fucking beams are just there. You go. Now you can grab them.
Okay, so you had to turn. Okay. It's one of the reasons why like I really liked. There's a concept that they introduced in Wind Waker that I don't really think they brought back all that much that I really liked is that Link, the character, will like look at important things if you stand him still for long enough. And like that was nice because like you don't feel like you're just, you know, having to go look up like a walkthrough to figure things out.
Wind Waker probably has the most intuitive design when it comes to a Zelda because it's so much better to have these kinds of like visual cues in a video game, which is why I really like some of the new ones that are like, you know, Horizon Zero Dawn. Aloy will look at things that are important. I don't know, it's good.
Yeah. I have Horizon Zero Dawn. I have not played it yet. I need to.
Highly recommend. It is a long game though, so you gotta kind of strap in.
Ah.
I want to play The Last of Us. I've never played that.
I haven't either. Like that's the thing. When it comes like anything Sony, there's a very decent likelihood that I haven't played it.
Mm-hmm. But I'm also really bad with spoopy games, as everybody knows.
Like I feel like The Last of Us isn't so much spooky as it's just like from what I've been told, it's less like horror spooky and more like lighter Resident Evil spooky.
But apparently even that makes me scream, so...
Like, I could still barely maintain, like, through through Resident Evil stuff. I haven't even played Resident Evil games. I could just, like when people are streaming them, it's just, like, I was watching Mitch stream one of the remakes the other day. I was just like, it's like, yeah, no, I can... The reason I'm happy here is because I can click off the stream if I get uncomfortable.
I love spoopy. Username checks out. I haven't played Resident Evil 1 in like 8 million years, so... The other Resident Evils don't have great voice acting. It's just way better than the first one. Look at this weird man who looks like the fucking Gorons. I mean, looks like the Sheikah prophet dudes in Breath of the Wild.
And it's just like... No other Goron has this skin tone.
He also has nipple pasties.
So, like, did he burn himself?
I like it. I like his little ponytail.
Yeah. I heard that you might pay a visit, young human. I am far-sighted in all things. I'm also nearsighted, and I do not have glasses.
Look at those hips. Why is hip
birthing hips over here?
Yeah.
Thigh gap birthing hips, like
nipple pasties.
Like this is in like one of those fucking like alpha male like this is what you look for in a woman TikToks. Here you go, the last key shard. Combine all 3 shards.
I'm just saying, whoever designed the characters in this game, don't do it again.
If you use that key, you can open the room to where Darbus, the tribal patriarch, is being held. Who knows how powerful Darbus is in his new grotesque form, but I suppose I should trust your power considering you came this far. Hurry now to the patriarch's room.
There's so many characters in this game, Shannon, that I am just like, why? Why did you draw this? Why did you make this? Like Midna's hot, all right? But
yeah, but like
that's about it.
Like it's the whole thing. Like everyone's just like, yeah, Midna's hot. It's like, yes, Midna's hot at the very end.
Mm-hmm. But my problem stems from a lot of the designs in this game are just ugly. Why are the Dodongos like fucking geckos? Why do they have like skink tails? and gecko feet.
I mean, like it's not like we don't mind the ugly. It's just like it's a thing of like proportionality. Like in Zelda games and games in general, like there's ugly shit. There's a lot of ugly shit, but like it's balanced out by attractive things. The thing about like this game's design choices is they're just like, you know what? We're fixing the ratio. We're going 75% ugly. And one of the hottest characters. We're gonna save to the end of the final cutscene.
Like, there's a few things in this game that I'm really down with. Talma's really great. I like her as a character. But then we've got, like, the crazy fucking clown dudes. Don't like them.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
what else is there that's, like, awful?
Malo.
Gosh. Huh?
Malo.
Oh, yeah. All the children, they all have, like, these really terrifyingly large foreheads. They don't need those foreheads, my dude. There are no planes to land on them.
Foreheads.
Yeah, the Twilight Demons, yeah. Why is Midna the only one that looks really good?
Yeah, no, the sad clown brothers are a part of this game that I'm just like, why?
Like, I'm not saying that Ocarina of Time had, like, a full cast of really attractive characters. Like, we had skinny chicken guy, Anju was fine, but then we got, like, crazy windmill man and fishing dude who goes bald in the future. And you're like, okay, but, like, something about it.
Yeah. Like, it's a thing of, like, proportions of things in the games, and, like... To be fair, though, I also do know of people who are just like, yo, the pirates from Wind Waker can get...
What?
Okay. The pirates from Wind Waker can get it. I'm just like... Which ones?
The one with that guy who's got the swirly,
Yeah,
swirly chest hair. But also, I have concerns because how old is Tetra and why is he shipping himself with her?
Yeah.
Because at one point they're like,
Oh, you and Miss Tetra could get married.
he's like, oh, really? Like, you are a man with chest hair and Tetra's like 11. Like,
I mean,
stop.
But if you think about it, Tetra is a reincarnation of a 1,000-year-old.
God, no.
A 1,000-year-old goddess princess, so...
Oh my gosh, it's like the people who are like,
Oh yeah, this tiny dragon girl who looks like she's 10. She's 1,000 years old and totally ready to have children.
You
No.
gotta love
no, stop
Fire Emblem Twitter discourse.
God, that whole, like, why? Like, just make her a dragon and don't let her be marriageable. It's fine. Like, you don't
Okay.
need to have her have
have-
babies.
You have that, but then you also have Genshin Impact, where it's just
I
like,
still haven't played.
don't worry. It's just like, don't worry, guys. It's Genshin Impact. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're just going to accept that the children are just children. You're not gonna like lie about it. Like, no, they're children now.
My biggest problem stems from, honestly, like I love Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's great, but I always tell people, like, it was never like this historically. In fact, there was some even worse fucked up shit in some prior games.
Yeah.
There's in Sacred Stones, it's heavily implied that Erica and Ephraim, I don't know how to say his name, Ephraim, are Ephraim. I always said Ephraim, but
it has a weird, because like it's a
Ephraim, but there's an A in there and an I.
Yeah, Ephraim. It's a it's a biblical thing, because there's
Thanks, letters. You've done me
some
wrong.
character in the Bible that was named that. It's like, what do you
But anyway.
mean character? I mean character.
Yeah. But it's heavily implied that they, who are twins, probably like each other in a romantic way. And it's like, ew, stop that, Fire Emblem. I want to like you, but you've got gross stuff going on.
Yeah. Okay, so I can't do any jumps there. But like...
Ephraim. Yeah, that's creepy. It sure is. Ah, yes. The Oron High School... Oron Host Club effect, yeah. Although they just did that for the fans. They didn't do that for realsies. Hopefully. I heard that that's coming back. Like, they're gonna finish it up.
I've never seen... I've heard of that. I've never seen any of it, though. The Oran Host Club. The reverse harem anime.
That anime.
Where's the map button? Mid.
And yeah, by all means, Shannon, I don't want anybody defending Lolicon or Shotokan on my stream. Thanks. I hope that it never even comes up. I hope nobody has to even...
Oh yeah, no, it's that one. Okay. Well, it's like, the reason I say reverse harem is like, it's like, because usually harem anime are like, yo, it's a dude and there's a bunch of attractive women.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can actually kill them now, finally. Also, how did these things even get in here? Because I feel like if they require water, just to get to this point, they would have dried out and died.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Like, I am not saying that women being horny is not an allowed option. But, like, the reason why, like, it's a reverse harem is just, like, the usual harem is male to female, and then...
Oh, God. What was that one anime called? That one with Tenchi Muyo. Oh my God. I could not watch that. That was like one of my ex-boyfriend's favorite animes, and I'm like, ugh.
What was that one about?
Holy crap. Hold on. Tenchi Muyo had the blue-haired girl with the little fang, and she was like, she had like yellow eyes, and the guy had black hair and a ponytail, even though the top of his head looks like he would not support that. I don't know, just look it up. You'll see the style and you'll know what I mean. Not Love Hina, Tenchi Muyo. Isn't she like an alien? I don't know. Or like a demon? I think they remade it somewhat recently.
I will at the very least admit that this game was a little bit easier on Wii just because the pointer was nice. I like, it's not something I'll say a lot, like with like HD remakes of Zelda games, where it's just like, there was one upside of using the Wii remote.
Yeah, what is this show that is so shitty but ridiculous?
I feel like that's most anime, though. Come on.
I do like some shitty ass anime, I will say. Love Hina also was a really bad harem anime. You know what one I liked Chobits a lot when I was growing up, and I know that's not technically a harem anime. I guess it could be considered one, but he's got a bunch of girls that apparently really like him, even though he's like a 22-year-old virgin man who is really gross and pervy. But Um, the whole idea of like, I found a robot in the trash and I want to fuck it. Like, why is that a plot? Trapped in a dating sim, life is tough for a mob. What?
I feel like I've seen a manga in like the bookstore that is that.
It's about a dude who has to beat an Otome game for his sister and hates it and then dies and gets transported to the game. How do you die in an Otome game? I'm impressed by just
Bad
that.
end.
And lives as a mob, which is like an NPC. Oh, dies in real life. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I'm impressed. If you blow up that barrel and
Yeah.
there you go. I don't know if you guys can hear me slurping on my McDonald's frap, but it's delicious and I can't stop. You die in real life, you die in the game. The isekai thing sounds sad to me. For 10 years, he's like a barren son and some weird shit happens and the game isn't working like it's supposed to. So he's like, just give me my farmer life. I hate Otome protagonists. Happy New Year, Games Idea Maker. Hi.
Welcome in, games. How's it going?
Welcome.
Okay, so we at least have the. Oh.
Okay, I kind of want to watch this though, so I might watch this stupid anime.
Oh wait, yeah, this is the one where you have to like upside down. Oh god, this is hard enough.
I'm like already nauseous from seeing all of this.
And because the game keeps moving, even I'm back over there, aren't I? Yeah.
Because we needed to see this entire cutscene.
Exactly. There's a chest. Oh. I love how they went into such detail, but also like there's just some things where they just slip a little bit. Is there a chest over here? Wait, do I have a fairy? I already have a fairy. We're good.
I do like the textures in this game, especially because of the HD retexturing, but it's just so bland looking. Like, the colors remind me of Twilight, like actual Twilight from the movie franchise. And I know that Twilight apparently was like a huge theme.
So
I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie, but holy shit, it is like muted and sad.
Yeah, I haven't. My sister
lucky.
was obsessed with them, but you know, basic white girl during the time that those movies were popular has to be.
Twilight the movie just has mega cool filter on it. Yeah. I watched it with riff tracks, and I could not even get through that movie with riff tracks. It was so bad. I don't understand how it was so bad. And people liked it. Oh my god. Couldn't be me. Nice. That arrow somehow.
Somehow clipped the bucket. I was hearing.
I'm 108 years old and I still can't graduate high school.
I've been alive for years. How do you do basic math?
He's supposed to be really smart, because of course he is. He's been going to high school now for like fucking 90 years.
I mean, but he's been going to American high school.
True. That is true. But it's just such a bad, like, why would you want to go to high school for the rest of your life? Just pretend that you're 20. Like, you could pass as 20. You're already Robert Pattinson, who's now much older than 17. How long have you been 17?
And like as long as people like in the, you know, 17 to 20 age range continue like being sad like they have been for the past few years, Robert Pattinson will continue to still look like his 17 to 20-year-old. He mastered that perfect, like, I look just depressed enough to still be employable.
It's the way. It's the way it must go. Happy New Year,
Hey.
Sean!
Welcome in.
Woo! Hello, it's time to destroy the dark demon of the Gorons.
Also, I love how one of them is just like the first Goron we met was just like, yo, he's rampaging, he's storming through the place, he's uncontrollable. And then we get here, you're just like, oh yeah, we also just captured him and like locked him up.
He's taking a nap. A little snoozle. Robert Pattinson's actually an incredible actor who admitted to taking the Twilight role to get his foot in the door. I know he did that one role with fucking, what's his name, from, who is the Green Goblin in Spider-Man.
Willem Dafoe?
Yeah. What was that movie? The Lighthouse?
Lighthouse? Yeah.
Yeah. I did not watch that movie because I could not get through some of the potential situations in there. Something about a mermaid and doing things with said mermaid. So no, I'm alright. I don't want to watch that, but but I've heard it was really good. I'll take everyone's word for it.
Come on. I know I need to
He's
grab
very,
the leg
like-
chains, but I need him to move away from them.
They're too bundled up near his feet.
No,
He
not
could
that.
do this the whole time. Now we've got our torch out. Do you need more fire? I think you do.
Oh god. All right. Am I supposed to like hit him with the arrow first? Because I thought you had to like knock him over. I don't need more arrows. I need heart. Thank you.
I don't know. Try it. Yeah, he's too mobile.
Yeah, no, like I'm not sure like what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Hit him in the head with the arrow.
Yeah.
It's like shiny and looks boisterous, so.
Oh god, he hits the entire room.
See what Midna has to say.
All right.
Hey, did you see his forehead?
Yeah, like I said.
And the game isn't
Powerful
even kind enough
forehead.
to give me a fucking oh god. No.
And now he's summoned the Keese.
I don't need more arrows. I need the ones I have to just hit where I want them to.
There you go. Alright, get him now.
Oh, never mind. Oh, wait. Now he starts running away, and then we can trip him.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
And now we get the victorious version of the song to let you know that it's time to beat the shit out of them.
I am gonna throw it out there. I didn't think the music in this game was stellar. This music doesn't have like a lot of standouts that I like hum to myself.
That is fair. That is a very fair assessment, and I would agree with that.
Gotta hit him in the forehead. Oh,
Ah,
very close.
very close. God. It's
The
also really just
forehead.
hard to fucking aim with just the control sticks. There we go.
There you go. All right.
Get around, get around.
Oh, come on. I hit A.
around.
It's grab. Come on. And grab.
There you go.
Come on.
Nope, he's back to full strength.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I can at the very least grab and put on the boots. So I won't make that mistake over and over again. Yeah, you gotta do your explosion.
You know, it's just the problem that I have a lot with this game as a concept is just it's very empty, and it doesn't feel like it has a lot of the same heart and soul that Wind Waker and like Majora's Mask did.
That's fair.
But that's a personal thing, you know.
Like it has a lot like to do. It just doesn't do them in a way that feels, I guess, unique.
Mm-hmm.
Like it in how like a lot of people are just like, it feels a lot like Majora's Mask. It's just like, yeah, it kind of does. It feels like a textured up Majora's Mask without Child Link.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna do his little explosion thing.
Your head explode.
And please, God, please.
There you go.
He's about
gonna
to morb. Oh God. Come on. There we go.
I like that even the chains have the Goron symbol on it. It's very like putting the American flag on everything you possibly can.
We're Gorons. We made this.
Yeah. Nice. And then I like the texture on his body though.
I do like yeah, because like it's kind of empty, but
Made in Goron. Wow, there was a heart in his head the whole time.
that's why he had a headache.
Gross.
Also, imagine like you just don't touch that thing, and all this problem got solved.
Mm-hmm. Link immediately touches it, basically. Love the Sheikah details on this. It's got a lot of Sheikah eyes on it.
So like, I wonder then, are Sheikah and Twillet like similar concepts?
I think that they're the same. I think that the Sheikah had a division in Ocarina of Time that probably like betrayed the royal family, which is why Sheik and Impa are the, well, not Sheik technically. Impa is the last of her kind. And I think that they got sent into the Twilight realm and turned into this. It would make a lot of sense considering that they say that they wielded dark magic, which is like the entire Sheikah development as a whole.
True, because like their whole thing like is just like creating the technology was like using the power of the goddess too.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll do my voice now.
Zant. That's the name of the King of Darkness who casts his pall of shadows over your world. He's very strong. You would be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better.
Hashtag not my king.
Mm-hmm.
It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth, a life of luxury. How does that teach duty? But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it after all, and I would never wish harm on her. No, as long as I can get my hands on the fused shadows, I'll be just fine. Well, just one more left, shall we?
Poor fucking Darbus just over here, like, I'm dying.
Yeah. I love his like 1980s pompadour.
Like, it's an interesting thing of just like, do Gorons carve their hair rocks into those shapes?
I know. I don't know. Maybe they've got like blacksmiths who do their hair for them. Nice. Nice rock nipples.
What am I doing here? Oh, my head, it aches.
Yeah, there was a heart lodged in it.
Yeah. And you're the only one whose clothing is a different color too. That's the patriarch's loincloth.
Yeah. Joni nipples. You can tell this is the past because of his 1983 hairstyle. Yeah. But yeah, to continue on with some of the theories about that. So I know that it's not super uncommon, but the Twilight all have red eyes, and red eyes are a distinguishing trait of the Sheikah specifically. And something super fascinating is also all of the eye motifs on all of the stuff that they have, and there's a lot of things to suggest otherwise. Not albino. They've got, I mean, kind of red eyes and white hair.
North of here, across the plain and past the great stone bridge, in the lands guarded by the spirit Leneru,
I had to talk really slow.
you shall find one who you seek.
Cool. Thanks. Link's like, did anybody else hear that?
Link.
I hate these children.
Ilya. You've got to save Ilya.
Uh-huh.
Those monsters left me with the other kids, but they must have taken her somewhere else. Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I'd think of you and Ilya and hold on, Link. It's not a weird thing, it's just that I have no other friends, and, you know, my family is just... I mean, they're there, I guess. My dad doesn't talk to me because I think he thinks I'm a failure.
Oh, I hate his teeth. Why are his teeth so misaligned?
See, I'm fine now. Just stuff the feelings of abandonment deep down inside. Maybe one day my parents will love me. Remember what I told you back in Ordon, Link? When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, Link. My voice changed because it's a flashback.
This is so anime.
So you don't have to worry about me anymore. Go help Ilya.
Leave the children to me. I will watch over them. I swear it.
It's like,
Yeah,
don't worry about it. I know he's a fuck up. I'll keep the kids safe.
Do not let their fates trouble you. Go to those who need you.
All right.
In Hyrule, countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. May the graces of the great goddesses who shaped Hyrule bear you on your way. Yeah, he does have the DSLs.
And the fucking
I hate these children.
The Code Lyoko children.
Yeah.
with their goddamn Code Lyoko foreheads.
They really do look like Code Lyoko kids. The kids with their eyebrows.
like their foreheads and their eyebrows. You cannot look at that and not immediately think, oh man, it's Code Lyoko. Also, does Malo still not have the song?
He's not even cute. I don't know why people think he's cute. He is an ugly baby with weird eyebrows and a horrifying old man cheek thing going on.
Hey,
I don't
Link.
know, man. Yeah.
Buy something.
Buy something, will ya?
Don't diss Code Lyoko around these parts. We're not dissing. We're just saying that they are very, very similar. Yeah, bring back the booger child from Wind Waker.
Time is money. If you're done shopping, then quit wasting both.
That's not a good way to run your business. Is he 8? He gives me like 4 vibes.
Like, apparently they're all the kids are supposed to be younger than 10. So...
And Link just hangs out with them, I guess.
I mean, maybe they're the only ones who are not terribly racist to him about his pointy ears.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Also
equip the shields.
Oh yeah, true.
You just bought it.
Oh yeah, it's on the fucking collection tab.
Yay. The way life intended.
I want to go check the
Is this
hot
Link
spring.
17?
I forget how old Link is in this game. I know, like, he definitely looks older than, like, 15.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
I like that. It's just like, how old is each incarnation of Link and Zelda? Twilight Princess, 17. Zelda's age, 17 to 20. Phantom Hourglass, 10 to 17. That is a very wide gap. That is prepubescent to postpubescent.
Stop trying to force... He doesn't want the food. Okay, so... I thought there was a way to get up to the hot spring from here, but I guess not.
Wind Waker, he is 9 to 16. There is no way he is 9, and there's no way he's 16.
It's in, like, they're just like, it's in that range. It's fine.
Yeah. Like, Wind Waker Link, I always thought was like 12 or 13. I feel like that would be a time
Yeah.
where cultures might be like, you're an adult now, somehow.
I mean, it's also like a thing of like a lot of Japanese games like putting things in the range of like where the kids who play them would enjoy.
Mm.
Oh, good, we have the hot spring water back. Oh, good, it's you, creature.
Yeah, he's not 16. Phantom Hourglass, 10 to 17. Spirit Tracks, 10 to 17. I'm like, again, these are huge ranges.
And the only way up to that point is through the bomb shop. Oh yeah, the bomb shop. Before I leave, I probably need to get some... Can I buy bombs from him yet or no? Also, I don't know why I was like finding my way down. This game doesn't have fall damage.
That's still pretty young, but it prevents Zelda from being a creep. Fair.
Hey now, bud.
Can they make Link an adult, please? Like,
Yeah.
like, I think at this point they should just make him an adult. Like, that's why my comic strip is gonna have like a 35-year-old Link, like a nice, like a stable age. I really, 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 really want to write it this year.
Like I hope that you do. Like it seems like a very interesting thing. All the explosive.
I talked about this on my stream the other day, but why are the bomb bags made out of Dodongo's stomach? You feed bombs to the Dodongos and they explode.
Yes, and it kills the Dodongos, sure. But if you notice, the Dodongos blow up, die, but their bodies remain
That's fair.
afterwards.
So I guess they're, but if the Dodongo's stomach is bomb-proof, then it wouldn't kill them, right? Because it wouldn't explode any of their internal organs because it would only be self-contained inside their stomach.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe it's like the stomach and some of the outer flesh too.
Are you doing a direct adaptation of a game or an original idea? Who, me? This is original. Yeah. Self-contained stomach bombs. Yeah. Wow, nice hit. You got it right on the ladder.
I was not expecting to just insta grab the ladder. Oh my god, it's you, the worst one.
Yep. I mean, I'm not going to be profiting off of it. I'm not going to be making anybody pay for it at all. Maybe I could put it behind like a Patreon thing.
I'm not giving you my bow, kid. Not again.
Yeah.
I'll teach you.
There's plenty of people though. Like there's a webtoon on Webtoon, you know, the app that's Ganondorf based.
I've never seen you so much as hold a bow back in Ordon. Whatever. First off, shoot through that. God.
And he's like, see, I told you, you're not good at this.
I guess that one was a bit on the easy side. Fine. How about that?
Is he putting these up somehow? Like
mentally. That's why their heads are so big. They have telekinetic powers.
They're like mega minds.
Hey!
You shot my mom!
Up here!
Shoot me! A little down.
God.
There you go.
There we go.
What if he just was standing there? What if you hit?
Just fucking William Telled that kid through the forehead.
Yeah. And on this day, Link is wanted for murder.
I guess you have a little bit of skill when you concentrate. Looks like you've left some battles behind you. Impressive.
Okay.
Take this.
Thanks. Well, at least it's better than the fucking arrow minigame in Ocarina of Time.
Fair. Ocarina of Time, like I never played it to the point where like I got the bow and arrow, but like just knowing the N64 controller, I don't feel like that would function well.
They did remake it for the 3DS, and it's got 3DS like motion controls or gyro controls, whatever the heck they were. But yeah, no, the N64 was not made for aiming in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, I have bombs now. I can solve problems.
Why do those bombs look like that? Why do they have like onion layers?
Like I guess it's just like the fact that Barnes made them homemade.
I guess.
Cave chickens.
Cave chickens.
Do I need a cave chicken?
They should have a different Triforce third person and merge Zelda and Link into one character. Wait, what? Pumpkin. Look at him strut. He's strutting his shit.
There we go. Got the chicken.
I'm sorry, but this would not work still. Why did they choose a wolf? Was it just like the edgy animal?
I think... I feel like... Yes. Like, I feel like wolf is cool. Let's do the cool.
And confirm, I kind of feel bad. My mom... I was really obsessed with wolves to the point where my mom actually wanted to get me like wolf wallpaper. She could not find any, so she found a wolf border. I don't know if you guys remember borders, but she put that up on my wall, but she had to like cut it out very, very intricately for like my entire wall space, essentially. And it was all wolves. It was like kind of, I feel bad.
I never, like, I don't. I'm trying to think of like, was there an animal that I was that obsessed with? I don't think there was an animal specifically. I mean, there was dinosaurs.
You were there, Ghosty, for like the last year of that wolf wallpaper existing. No, I never had a husky. My dad grew up breeding huskies, and he recommended we never do that because huskies are actually very, very hard to raise breeds. They take a lot of energy.
Oh, God.
Mr. Link, wait! Greetings, Mr. Link. I have come to deliver a letter. There is a letter for you, Link. In 2 letters, in fact. Da-da-da-da. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Also, like, the infrastructure is kind of sad because, like, there's no road to Kakariko through there. It's just a fallen down, like. Also,
And it's not like the apocalypse just happened. Like,
yeah.
come on. Nice strong bad reference.
I don't think I ever like interacted with like the strong bad, like whatever like internet thing that was.
Homestyle Wano?
Yeah, Homestar Runner.
Homestyle Wano.
Like I've seen things of it, but like never anything that's just like I've never seen a full episode of Homestar Runner.
They were brief. They were like, 7 to 8 minutes long usually.
Because like apparently like they were like formative to people.
They sure were. You can tell a lot of people that my humor was very much informed by Homestar Runner. Somehow blowing this up made demons get summoned.
They took the fucking bridge.
They're like, oh, you want to blow up the path? I'll take your fucking bridge. Don't think I won't, because I will.
This guy over here with thinking he has a path. Nah.
It's like, dang, man. Fine, be that way.
And the first time we get to kill these as Link.
As a people. As a people. I do like the music for this.
Like the very like just glow thumping bass.
Yeah.
Okay, so at the very least have a teleport point back here now. And I know I don't get that fucking bridge chunk back for a while.
No bridge for you.
Before I go, I'm gonna blow up this rock too.
Just because. Maybe they'll take another part of the bridge.
Summon more. Is that just money? Okay, it's just money. I do like the Twilight Princess, like, Hyrule Field. But I think that's just because, like, it's a well-orchestrated Hyrule Field.
Yeah.
And for no, like, not because it's just Hyrule Field. We've heard it for many Zelda games at this point. So, like...
Fun fact, though, it did not exist in Ocarina of Time.
It did not? I thought it
No,
did.
they did not use any of the original Zelda sounds. Like, there was never, like, a do da 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 da, like, nothing like that. There wasn't, like, a da 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 la la, like, nothing. No leitmotifs used in any way. Actually, there is something really interesting in the Ocarina of Time overworld theme, which is that the Sun Song is used as a leitmotif in the Hyrule Field theme.
Huh. Like, because like I know a lot of like it's one of the things that I've always had to come back to because it's just like I enjoy a lot of like the modern 3D Zeldas. The problem is that like I haven't played Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask to like a completion. So like it comes down to that thing of like there's just stuff that's or stuff from the newer games that's based off the older games that I just don't pick up on.
I
Okay.
highly recommend Ocarina of Time.
So do I need a better bomb for that?
I think you need bomb arrows.
What's up? Sure. I will be right back. I'm just gonna take a break to help my partner or something and use the restroom. I'll just shift to a BRB scene real quick.
You got.
All right. I'm back. Amanda should be back shortly. She also stepped away real quick. But yes, I did figure out how to do bomb arrows. And I don't think...
Oh, I was wrong.
I guess we just need better bombs?
Bomb plus.
All right. Now, Midna, this time, just take the horse with me.
What would the horse turn into?
It would. We merge together. We create dog horse.
So what you're saying is it would just be an Irish wolfhound. Epona ain't fucking with that. Yeah.
Epona's like, no, I'm not that kind of horse. But yes, Midna's sad that this is the last time we're gonna go through the twilight.
So this is the last of the Twilight you'll see, I guess. Rip. Fucking sucks, dude. Whether or not you accomplish your final task and survive is up to you. So what will you do?
Minda's
Gonna
out here.
fucking-
Minda's out here like, look, I'm just saying I'm looking for a self-starter, someone who's willing to work for themselves and not for someone else. That's what the company requires of you.
So do you think that that's the BMOS right there? If you look at the
yeah, it's got.
That looks like a BMOS.
Mm-hmm. It's got a lot of Sheikah image. Like all that does look very Sheikah, I'm not gonna lie. I agree with you on that front.
It's never, I don't think it's been confirmed, but I'm just saying. Why does he turn into a wolf in the Twilight Realm? I guess it's like, why does he turn into a rabbit in the Dark World? But
yeah.
And she's got a Sheikah eye on that mask. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Or is it really the last you'll see? So, shall we get going?
The music in this plot.
Yeah, no, the Twilight Realm music is interesting. It actually has its own like fun to it, but it's not like it just kind of, it's not so much a motif, more of just like it.
It's like they gave a trumpet to a really, really badly trained trumpet player, but it works.
Ah, good. A
Time to
chemical
sniff
weapon.
snort. Yeah.
He doing a heckin' sniff snorf.
Great, it was on her butt.
But Link, can you at least promise me this? Just come home safely.
I hate her face.
I like, why though? She's more attractive than Zelda. I will say it.
No, I don't like her big bug eyes.
You smell the girl, don't you, you creep? I can tell by the look on your face.
You're out here sniffing girls.
Well,
out
good.
here-
It's another clue then.
Unironically using the sniffer emote like a creep.
But this scent could be quite old, like gross old laundry. I wonder if she's still all right.
Sniffy Snorfy, the pink scent. Fucking weird, man.
I also just like love this part of the game because it's just like you miss so much of the visuals of the Twilight world because the second you get the scent, you just turn on the sense mode and keep. Yep, it has to force you out. Just like, hey, look at the game for a second, bud.
Maybe that was just like a really undetailed corridor that they didn't want you to see.
Hey, haven't we seen this castle before? So, we finally made it back here. Well, only a little farther, so hang in there. Or so I'd like to say, but the going's a lot harder from here on out. Let's get started.
But like, the going has like,
It has not been easy.
yeah, and like it's
I
also
got-
just like gradually increased as time has gone on. Like it's just like midnight. Or have you not been following me this whole time?
Bwah.
Like it's like time to announce the bird.
Weep, weep, weep. Wow. A cacophony of sounds, really.
Twilight Princess, the only game that makes you feel like you're beating an entire trumpet section to death. It's like that. Have you seen that video of the dude who puts a harmonica in his mouth and his buddy hits him on the knee with a hammer? And
Weep, weep.
it's like that, but someone with a trombone. They just put a trombone in his mouth and hit his knee.
Beep, boop, beep. Listen, Midna, I know you're fucking bored, but...
Midna's like, God, this is the fucking worst. If I had known this would be so bad, I would have brought the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's just like, if Midna's just out here just needing a ride, why not just shadowify Epona?
Mm.
Or would Epona turn... Oh, would Epona turn into like one... Because like the bokoblins and like if you look at the bokoblins and the bats and like the dekubabas, like they turn into those
Yeah.
evil Epona. Evil Twilight Epona.
Or would she just turn into a fucking person?
Do horses have souls that would trap them in the light world?
How do you find Zelda Adventures boring? I'd love to see her exciting. Wait, what?
Yeah, no, like I think like just Midna's just like, look, the Twilight Realm is like so exciting, dude. We've been
Well, she wants this to be the status quo. This is what she wants.
Yeah. We're just like Midna, you're out here trying to like push this idea of it's exciting, but we're just literally reinstalling a monarchy. Like,
yep. Like Midna is the true Twilight princess. Honestly, it's really interesting because like everything about the Zelda franchise is like, actually, there are rightful kings and queens, and if they are rightful kings and queens, then they are able to wield this powerful magic. If they aren't, then they suck.
It's like yeah, like you're never going. What if we change the kingdom to a democracy? Yeah, so is your senator also part goddess? Didn't think so. Get the fuck out.
This is just sepia tone. Sepia tone is not exciting. It's true. Sepia tone is used exclusively in movies for like things that are dull, things that are in the past, or things that are like slowly exploding.
It's like it like literally switched to a democracy, and the only people who get voted for are just like, look, I can prove that I have goddess blood. Vote for me.
Mm-hmm. And it's not even technically that Zelda has goddess blood. She's just like an avatar. She is literally the avatar of a goddess. So really, there's a lot of weird like Hindu vibes here. The gods walk among us.
Have boned.
Oh my god, I just like got hair out of my hairbrush.
Yeah.
It's like a whole new brush. That was gross.
I can't break these boxes, can I? No.
Ah, yes. Breaking Bed.
Is Castletown big enough to support all of the people that are walking around here?
I don't think so.
It's like the one thing with Zelda games is just like, where do you all live?
I think that there's a lot of like implications that that's bigger than what you can traverse. But
I heard a boy passed out.
When?
Where? I don't know.
Cool. That's a lot of hot goss right there.
No
Nope.
pushing.
I was gonna go,
No pushing. If you want hot spring water, form one line.
Is it true that Lake Hylia to the west dried up?
sure did.
I have a limited supply of hot spring water. The race goes to the swift, as it is said. I have a limited supply of spring water, and I'm not giving you any more.
I don't really know what the deal is with the people in the Twilight Realm. Also, love you walking in here and everybody's just like, yo, it's fine. Oh,
We
here she
found the
is.
girl.
No, man, I can't. Ugh. And her one hair swoopy to poke your eye out.
This
boy.
boy. Oh,
Oh.
God.
Can you save him? All right, little lady. Try to settle down, okay? I just now sent for the doctor. This is strange. Child of the Zors. I wonder if this is at all related to the incident the soldiers were talking about in Beck. I don't know. Could be.
Ah, what an emotional reunion. Yes, a girl and her wolf. Sorry, but you know how it goes. These folks can't see you either. This is like, you know, a Christmas carol.
But no angels are getting their wings. Oh.
No, not that one. Christmas Carol was
Oh.
the other one.
Yeah, okay. That's the Scrooge one.
These are but shadows of your past, Ebenezer. They can neither see nor hear you.
We've had a ton of complaints from citizens who can't send prayers to the spring spirit of Lake Hylia.
How do they know?
Go there. The location is the one I showed you on the map earlier. Got it?
No. They do not got it.
What? Study it and know it well.
No cheeses for us, Mises.
God.
It's the best line in any fucking song ever. He must be so lonely, he must be so sad. He tries to convince us. Or I forget the lyric, but that's okay. But the No Cheeses for Us Mises is so good.
I don't think I've ever seen like a Disney version of A Christmas Carol.
Have you seen him up at Christmas Carol?
I have not.
It's the best one.
I've seen very little Muppet things at all.
I love the Muppets. Muppet Christmas Carol is honestly the best version of Christmas Carol because it has the most authentic way that Scrooge transforms over the course of the movie. A lot of the Christmas Carol iterations have it be this thing where like Scrooge is a fucking grumpus the entire time, excuse me, until the very end. But throughout A Muppet Christmas Carol, Michael Caine does such a good job of like melting that icy cold exterior with every ghost that passes.
Yeah. And is the thing that I've heard about Muppet like stuff true that like it's just all Muppets except for like one or two humans?
There's a few people in A Muppet Christmas Carol, but yeah, every other character that's a major character except for Scrooge and his nephew are Muppets.
Ah. Okay.
So Kermit is Bob Cratchit. His son, Tiny Tim, is Robin, who's a tiny frog. He's married to Miss Piggy.
Fits. Like yeah, like it, I don't know why, but like I was not like I did not interact much with Muppets growing up.
Oh, it's
Oh.
so good. Oh
Clown
god, not the
Man.
clowns. Michael Caine, you're going to be in a Muppet Christmas Carol. Have fun with it. Michael Caine, I'm going to make this be the most serious and emotional role of my entire career. It's true.
I'm going to invest so heavily into this that it's going to make it will be the defining role of my career.
I think most people know him from being Albert in the Batman trilogy, but he did such a good job in A Muppet Christmas Carol. So good. He said specifically that he'd played a lot of roles that he couldn't show to his kids. And that, oh yeah, Alfred, not Albert. Sorry. Yeah.
Albert.
It's an Al name. Big Al. That guy's got a good shot.
Like, it's also just like, why didn't they just have two dudes on either side of the bridge? But I guess that dude just wanted to show off.
No, we're trapped. Get out of here.
You could just run through the fire, but that's okay, I guess.
Just like the tiny cutoff there too. Just the.
Favorite quote of his was about Jaws 4. I never saw it, but I saw the house it paid for, and it's lovely. Pew.
Also, that would still fucking destroy you.
Ew, it was a close one. We're lucky there was a puddle down below, huh? So, this is Lake Hylia, but there's so little water. Sounds like the spirit springs should be somewhere around here as well. Anyway, let's take a look around.
So that's the thing. Like, do they not have global warming too? Could we fix the drying of the Colorado River by throwing a giant chunk of magma into the frozen spring that feeds it?
The drop in water has been faster than predicted. At this rate, Lake Hylia will dry up. It's a race against time.
I do not like their fish helmets.
We've had absolutely no water flowing from upstream. There's no mistaking it. Something must have happened at the water source in our home, Zora's domain. Yet how are we to...
No, I don't know.
Yet how are we to return upstream to our home? With the way things are now, we can't even walk back there.
I know how. I'll convince this clown man to launch us there.
God, I hate him.
I'm too old for this. Fire and Falby's watertop land of fantastication. It's our grand reopening at our new lake bottom location. Yeah.
What is wrong with his back?
Nice lake. Don't lakes have more, I don't know, water?
Why does he have like a carapace?
Because he's old and all the fat has collected on his back and rolls. Wait.
He's 30.
Oh no. That's what happened. This is his 30th birthday. Or is it a curse from that spirit that floats around up there? Whatever. It's not like I can go up and complain. That's way too high.
He's turning
got a
29
bullet bill
quick.
on his arm.
My back do be like that. Rip. What? You gonna send in the battalions?
Quick, summon the trumpet bird.
Why does the bird know what that means?
All it's a genetic thing. All birds know that sound.
Gee willikers. This is like a Stranger Things fucking monster. Come on. Come closer.
Come on, swoop. Swoop, damn you.
Get down here, you motherfucker. Come on now.
Burb. Nope.
God.
Wrong way. You lunged backwards. There we go.
There we go.
And now bite him in the boob.
What the fuck is the noise it's making?
I don't know. I don't know if that's Link or not. It sounds like a dog whimpering.
What?
No.
How? Also,
I love-
the backflip reminds me of there was this toy that my grandma gave me and my sister that was a little dog that would like backflip like that.
Oh yeah, I remember those things.
How?
You can't go in from the side. If you go in from the side, he'll pick you up because it's his feet. You have to go like straight in. Mm-mm-mm.
All right.
And then he should swoop. Yeah. At his feet. There you go.
There we go.
It does have like Stranger Things mushroom head. Not in that way.
Stand up and die.
Stand up and die.
But why can I ride the bird?
Stop it. I'm your new master now. Settle down.
And she's just like,
Bye, bitch. I don't need you anymore. Hey, why don't we use this guy to get us all the way to the lake's water source?
And just carrying.
Link's just like, but why?
Oh god, I hate this part.
Yep, this is the worst. It's like, do you want to dash in the air, even though that's not how air works? I do like this music, though. This music's pretty dope.
I mean...
Yeah, I think it's pilot
it
controls.
It is reverse controls, and like, if I remember correctly, the Wii version was like, it was motion controls. That also made it terrible. I loved, like, I remember the Wii version a lot because, like, I got the Wii version of the game that I had from the Nintendo World store in New York. That was, like, my family went on, like, a vacation to New York, and I was like, oh my gosh, I get to go to the cool Nintendo store, and, like, it was recently after the game had come out, and, like, my parents were just like, well, we're only getting you one thing while you're on this trip, so, like, is this what you want as your souvenir for the trip to New York? Just like, yes.
It is, in fact. I will always remember that. So, my birthday's March 13th. My parents got me Wind Waker because I think it had come out around that time.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I think that Nintendo often releases Zelda games around March because that was also when Breath of the Wild got released. Let me see.
I believe Wind Waker was December.
Oh yeah, it was December 13th. So I must have gotten it like 3 months later, but it was around my birthday time and they got it for me. But then also we had a trip to fucking Disney World like later that afternoon. So I was like, what? I can't play my game. I just want to stay here and play.
I don't want to go to Disney World. Disney World doesn't have my GameCube.
I got so upset because I'm like, why would you give me this present now? You should have given it to me later. I know, poor baby, you have to go to Disney World. I mean, what are those Zoras up to anyway? The rivers run totally dry, right? Look at that titty window.
And, like, okay, so there was a in my Christian homeschool group when I was in like middle school, high school, there was a family that was like pretty much everybody in my homeschool group was like very much like it's a Christian homeschool group, so everybody's at least some degree of like religious. But like there was this one family who were Mennonites.
Oh gosh.
And so they like when it came to things, they were like super religious, but like they would still let their kids play video games. However, one of the kids who was playing this game got to this point, their parents saw this character, and this character was the thing that made them go, nope, that's a sin, take it back, and sent it and went back to the store to return it.
Wow.
This character was the reason a kid at my school never got to finish Twilight Princess, because of the titty window. Yeah, I was homeschooled for pretty much all of my life, honestly.
Of course you're cold. You're not wearing any clothes, ma'am.
Where was your... You had a fur coat. Oh, wait, hold on.
Well, she wants to skin you and turn you into a fur coat.
Midna's the way to get across this, I feel like.
It's not down there. You have to go, I think, on that little bridge thing. Oh, no, I think there's some way you can get inside this building.
Ah.
Maybe not. I don't know. Just sniff. Do a sniff snorf.
Is there any of...
Maybe it's on the other side.
This?
If you go...
And I can't open doors.
Yeah, just go down to the little thing on the... No, other side.
Oh.
Like on the side of the building with the bridge that's not complete. There's like a little pathway, I think. Yeah, and then you can...
Is there something...
Mm,
Oh, it's ice.
Icy.
Oh, so I guess we just go up the river this way.
mm-hmm.
It's very cold.
Gotta go up to the Zora zone. Why didn't they ever call it that? Like, that's the thing. Like, Kirby games, I love Kirby games because they have a lot of fun with alliteration, and no other Nintendo franchises really, like, enjoy having that kind of fun with alliteration.
Oh, hey, what's going on here? Thought it was getting colder, but who would have thought it would be all frozen?
Everybody who's ever played a Zelda game.
This is the Zora village, right? Why don't I see any then? They're all frozen solid like popsicles. Oh, anyway, let's check things out. Let's find the Zoras and their corpses. And, you know, that's fine, I guess. Dear fish sickles. Fish sticks.
Zorpses. Oh, God.
The Zorps. I think we can get up here. Let's go.
Still don't understand how this works, but...
Yeah, if we have Midna to jump towards, we can launch further.
It doesn't make any sense, but it's okay. Whee!
What?
You died. End of you. Ripped to your little puppy legs.
Also, Why does Wolf Link suffer from fall damage, but not Human Link?
Because you got 4 legs to land on, and thus more opportunities to be injured.
The human knee is the greatest shock absorption. No, not that. I want. There we go. Oh god.
There's no way a dog could do that. Simba.
It just disappeared.
A wolf, though? Also no. That just reminds me of the Balto quote, like, a dog could not make this journey alone, but maybe a wolf can.
That's what dogs are. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's something separating us. Okay, I was just gonna back up and get everybody.
You gotta get everybody or it doesn't work.
Okay.
All right, now you can get those two.
All right, come here, you two.
Come on, friendo.
Come
Come
on.
on. I do not want a pet wolf.
They are very large. Like,
Yeah.
very large.
Portal's open here too. We can finally warp. If you want to breathe the air of the world of light for a moment, let me know. I'll take you there.
And now we can see all the Zora.
They would be dead. You can't just freeze a bunch of people.
But cryogenic, like body maintaining is important.
Those are the Zoras?
That pose is not.
Wow, this is really strange. What in the world happened? Hey, what do you want to do? We can't just leave them like this. I think all we need to do is thaw them out.
Yeah, all we need to do is thaw them out in this very cold.
This is no good to just stand here thinking. Let's leave and come back later. The portal should work for us. We need to find a way to melt the ice and then come back here.
I maintain that there was a oh god, who was the guy? Like it's a joke specifically because oh wait, I need to talk to Midna to do that and not just look at the map.
Mm-hmm. And then to pick up the fucking rock that fell from the sky that one time.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a Death Mountain teleport. Yeah, there was a guy in doing research for an anti-Web3 like making fun of cryptocurrencies video that I was doing. There's apparently this guy who like is super revered by people who's just like he was one of the first major adopters of Bitcoin and he froze himself so that one day when he wakes up he can have all his Bitcoin and be the richest man in the world. And it's just like, cool, that guy's dead.
Yeah.
That guy's dead, and now all of his fake technology money is never going to be used for anything.
Yeah, I will never. Cryogenics does not work. You can't do that. It just. You don't have. Your brain is frozen. You can't survive that.
Like it's just this thing of just like so many people like, yeah, cryogenics it's real, it can work. It's just like, has it ever?
No.
Can you?
Yeah.
Show me a person who got like it's this whole thing of just like, yeah, it works. We've proven it with animals. It's like, cool, great. Here's the thing. can you show me one case, like, and like all these people who are just like, they were frozen so that like when they can find and fix the thing that's wrong with them, we'll unfreeze them. And just like, okay, so you're not ever gonna unfreeze them until then. And so you're not gonna figure out that this is all a scam until then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who knew
Like, it's
something
just-
so dangerous could come in handy?
Sorry.
No problem.
All right, the Zoras are safe now as their corpses rise to the top of the fucking water.
It's okay. We just rapidly reheated them by throwing a lava rock in there. There's totally nothing that could go wrong.
The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Can we finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia?
Just works. I mean, that's the biggest problem with Planet of the Apes as a concept. I love that movie, but dang, the very beginning is like, hey, so we cryogenically froze these people and put them into hypersleep? Ah, Rutella, my babe. Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people and this spring, which is the water source for all the lands of Hyrule.
That is the thing about this game.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the proportions of like ugly to attractive in this game. I feel like they still felt that the proportions were accurate. They just power loaded the attractiveness into very specific people and just like hit everybody else with the ugly beam. Like you got Rutella, Zelda, Midna, Ilia, and it's like, okay, cool. What about attractive dudes? Link.
Nope. I mean, even Link is like a kind of mid-Link tier.
Fair, yeah, compared to other Links, fair.
Yeah. In life, I was the elder of this Zora village. Elder? And the queen of my people. I was called Rutella. Wasn't actually my name, though. I was just called that. I don't know why.
I tried to correct everybody, but they kept just like, yo, Rutella. I'm just like, no, I'm not Nutella. Stop that.
Not to be rude, but we didn't exactly do it for you guys.
The Dark Ones. They raided this village and, as a message to my people, executed me before them. Brutal.
That's right. We were going to put it in because this is, the darkest Zelda. You've heard all the video essays on YouTube, right? This is the darkest Zelda. Ooh, so spooky, dark. Murder. We just mentioned
Young man,
it.
you who take the form of a proud beast. Yes, I have something to ask of you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one, Rallis, to Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate. But I fear danger followed him from this doomed place.
Maybe I should have sent, an adult, or also maybe also a guard with him. Maybe there was something better than sending a child. I don't know. I didn't think about it.
Is her hair a collection of coral?
I think it is.
I feel it. His presence grows fainter to me over time.
That could also be the fact that I'm dead, and fading away. But, it's cool. Whatever.
But my time in this world has passed, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you save my dearest Prince Rallis? I think it's hair.
I think it is hair. Yeah.
If you do this thing, I will bestow upon you the protection of water. Or seaweed. Steak fries. This power will grant you the ability to swim and respire in very deep water as if you were a Zora. Please, save my son.
She got that very prominent spinal, bone protrusions.
So, if we help her, she'll grant you the power to swim in deep water like a Zora, huh? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, but now that I think about it, I don't suppose you should meet the prince as a wolf, huh? So, no hurry to return you to the world of light then, huh?
Yeah. She's got TLDR.
but it's just like
Yes, Midna. That's exactly what she said. I've got ears, man.
I heard her. She's like, I know, but I'm also just assuming that you weren't listening.
Thanks, Kapora Gaybora.
Looks like the shock of that impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the flow, too.
Oh god, yes. The fucking TLDR in Skyward Sword. Like, throughout that entire stream, I tried to make a joke of it just because I was just like, I hate that I have to say the same thing over and over again.
Water should flow all the way down to the lake. Why don't you let it take you there?
Wee. And his little doggy paddles.
He's speeding. He's swimming fast.
I also really I like Skyward Sword too. Like, don't get me wrong. I do vibe with that game. But holy fuck.
I do love Fi's theme. I say Fi. I don't know. Fi's cuter than Fi. Because Fi sounds like something that like a British person says when they're trying to not curse.
Yeah, or it just sounds like a British person trying to, like, you know, say a normal thing, like, instead of like it's or
Fi.
yeah, like a Britishism for like boot.
Mm-hmm.
Snap out of it and get to the spirit.
Also, that lady's house literally barred off the river had to run underneath her house. Did we just like slip through the grate there?
Time to see Zant. Oh, maybe not now. I am the last of the spirits of light, consumed by twilight. Hero, chosen one of the gods, you have done well to make it this far.
I got the zogs.
Gather my scattered tears of light that were stolen by shadow. Gather them in this. You got a grapevine.
Ordona did get a little shafted, but not terribly, I don't think. Because, like, we didn't have to collect Tears of Light for Ordona. Ordona is just the only spirit who's just like, yeah, because I didn't fucking, you know, fall to Twilight like some other bitches I know. It's also just like this style of thing just like kept coming. Like, I keep saying kept coming back. The problem is that I've replayed this game and Skyward Sword so many times that I feel like the collect the Tears of Light thing is so ingrained into my memory. Like, it's been done so many times. It's been done twice. What
I
a
hate the
feat.
Tears of Light segments, though. They are so boring.
It's like, it's a scavenger hunt. Cool. So like there's like strategy to it. It's a scavenger hunt where the things you're looking for are like on the map. They're right there. Go get all of them. And there's like a puzzle to it. It's like, no, they're bugs. You kill bugs, you get the bug juice. You put it in the bug juice container. Skyward Sword had it even worse, because Skyward Sword's just like, yo, you guys asked for us to make this a bit more complicated, right?
I hated that too. Oh my god, that was the worst. That's like the one reason I can't replay Skyward Sword.
Have you ever, do you want to do the Tears of Light thing, but like with the added, like,
Panic.
have you ever like found yourself accidentally in a place where you weren't supposed to be and tried to like sneak yourself out of there before getting caught?
The one problem that I have with that too, in this game, the wall masters, or the whatever the fuck they are, there's hands that will follow you from room to room as you try to get like a light ball into a hole.
Yeah.
And I'm just, that is the most nerve-wracking and panic-inducing mini-game in the whole entire world.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hated that.
It's not even a mini-game, it's just like a a gameplay mechanic.
All right.
I hated it.
Just come here. Just come here.
It's just awful. It's awful.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if other people have experienced that feeling in their life before, but like there are those times where like I accidentally got myself, you know, like just wandering around, found myself in a place of like a business or a location that I wasn't supposed to be. And then like it's that whole fear of like, I know this was an accident, but I don't think I can properly explain that to anybody who fucking found it. So I have to get out of here without being caught. And like Skyward Sword like brought back that feeling, that specific feeling with those segments of just like, they're looking for you, but not really. But if they find you, they'll be pissed.
Panic. Woo! I think at some points I've actually leveraged that to my advantage. I remember last year we were trying to get a couch from IKEA and we got like the delivery people, like the TaskRabbit and stuff. And at some point there was like one particular moment where like we could not find the people who we were supposed to like check out with. And it was down in like the parking lot area where they were supposed to be loading up the furniture and like putting it in the truck. And so we were like, all right, well, there's a bunch of people over in the parking lot who are employees. They're just talking to each other. They seem to just be like vibing over in the corner while we are clearly looking for help. So my partner just like opened up the employees only door and was shouted in. He was just like, hello, is anybody here? And everybody turned to us and was like, hey, you can't be in there. We're like, we're just looking for somebody. Time to sing some classic Zelda songs.
That isn't the song I just like it's just like, yeah, you do the song. It's like, okay, cool. I just did the song and then you're making me sing something different. Yeah, I feel like the howling idea was probably also like it's like, yeah, you can do all these cool like every Zelda game is just like, yeah, we have a cool musical instrument for you to use. It's like Twilight Princess. What's the musical instrument?
Wolf. Yeah, I didn't really like this concept at all. That's true. Majora's Mask had 4. They had like a multi-brass instrument, the drums, an electric guitar.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to fucking still kill bugs while flying up.
Mm-hmm. Gotta kill the bugs. Gotta kill the bugs.
Cause like the bug parts weren't that bad before this one. They put all of the worst bug-related ideas into the last one.
So why weren't they visible to us before we had this quest, huh? Seems a little... Whoa!
Oh, God, no. Okay, it's still in front of me. I locked on. Come on.
Thank God it flies with us.
Come on, just let me Z target, please.
Nice.
Oh, thank God. All right. Now we just
Sweaty
have to survive
palm.
the rest of this.
Mm-hmm. You got it. We're almost there. Who decided that this was fun? This is like Final Fantasy VII and all of those really awful mini games that you have to do. Like Final Fantasy VII, I don't want to have to do a weird tactical RPG or snowboarding. Come on now.
I like. At some point, I need to play a Final Fantasy game. Any Final
Yes.
Fantasy game.
I played through the entire thing with Naveed. We played through Final Fantasy IX. Nice up the cleave camera angle.
Really just giving like a great
Yeah.
angle.
That's what she said.
So sick of rough hitting the boonies.
No, do not start with 13. No, Michael had already played it before. I played with Naveed, like, on our own. We didn't play it on stream.
I technically have a
Start it.
friend gave me 8. I have like an actual copy of 8. So
No, don't play 8.
But it's the one with the gun sword, right?
It sure is. But if it's going to be your first Final Fantasy, I do not recommend starting with 8. The draw system is a little strange.
An epic story based on the theme of love set in a massive new world? And the new junction system allows for characters to be customized with powerful magic spells drawn from enemies.
So the problem with Final Fantasy VIII is that it tried to do something new with the combat system. So what you do is you like suck magic out of the bad guys, and then you junction that magic into your stats. So it's like, oh, I sucked Curaga out of this dude. Now I'm gonna put it in my HP stat. I don't understand.
Also, welcome in, Star. Happy New Year. Alright.
Stardev, I'm happy you're here. Bum 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 bum. I think this is the Requiem of Spirit.
Oh, come on. I really thought I had that. Okay.
Bum 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 bum. There you
How
go.
did that one get... I fucked up worse on that one. Just out here, just like howl, shift the stick up and down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, this part sucks. It sure does. You gotta suck the enemies. You do.
You gotta suck what makes the enemies unique out of them and put it into yourself.
Oh, I think this is the Nocturne of Shadow, actually. Something I find most fascinating is the fact that these wolf songs are actually all from Ocarina and Majora's Mask, which would make sense considering that this link is specifically the link from both of those games. This is in the same timeline as Majora's Mask is.
Yeah. Oh,
So this is
it's that wolf. The wolf that's just like, don't question it. I'm just kind of outside the castle town, just like, I'm glad no one else sees me.
He's a ghost. He's actually a Stalfos. One of the really cool things about it too is that the armor that he's wearing is owl armor, which would really be continuing on with the Majora's Mask theme because there's so many owls in that game. And
Yeah.
it seems to be like ceremonial burial armor. Did he die in Majora's Mask? These are the questions.
Do you think Prince Realis passed through here? He must have. This is the only waterway that connects to Hyrule Castle. Come, let's follow this path in search of him.
Get around, I get around.
But
I remember
this-
originally playing Twilight Princess on the Wii. I still consider it one of my all-time favorite Zeldas. I wish I was in that same boat. I wish I liked it like everybody else does, but it is like bottom 5.
I like it. The problem is that like one of the things that I feel like I'll get slack or like get flack for is that like I equate its position of enjoyment to Skyward Swords in a lot of aspects.
I'd say like my top 3 Zeldas are probably all tied, honestly, with like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Wind Waker being really high up there in terms of my enjoyment. My problem with Twilight Princess is that there's just like a lot of befuddlement. And I just feel like some of the plot points don't make a ton of sense, but that's okay. I like the lore in some of it.
Yeah.
I like the characters. Those are fine. The art is very ugly. I can't get behind like the dullness of the colors. And the music's just not it for me. Like there are some songs that I'm like, oh, I like this, but I'm like shocked.
Yeah. Like for me it's a lot of like I feel similarly. It's just like a lot of the issues I have with these games, I forgive those issues based on how much I like the characters, the world, the art, and like I then use that to forgive Fee and the wolf parts and shit like that. So
Also, this water defying like physics over here.
and yeah, wolf can open that, right?
Where does he put it?
I think Midnight just holds on to it. Also, the bug is down there, right? Yeah. You're mine.
Buggo. Skyward Sword was okay. I don't think it had the maybe most unattractive Link. He just had big old lips. I also didn't like a lot of the mechanics in Skyward Sword. I don't like that like everything was a puzzle and that there was really no world to speak of that you could really hang out in.
Yeah. Like there's a difference between like having puzzles in a world and having a world that is all puzzle.
Yeah. I do not need that in my life. The other problem that I ran into with Skyward Sword was a lot of what they introduced in that game just like wasn't good enough to actually put into the rest of the series ever again. Like
Yeah. Like playing a game like this and seeing like all the things that like got carried over from other games into this.
yeah.
And then seeing that all of the new things that like Skyward Sword introduced, just like, well, that was fun. Never touching that again.
Like they had upgradable weapons and armor, which I thought was cool, but I don't like games where you have to grind for resources. Like they should just be things that you get naturally over the course of your game. I did like the music in Skyward Sword though. I think that
Yeah.
the music in Skyward Sword was like killer.
And I feel like one of the other problems is that like one of the worst parts of Skyward Sword, that like inventory collectathon shit, got carried over into Breath of the Wild. Like Breath of the Wild did not carry over a lot of things from a lot of Zelda games, but it carried over that.
I hate the motion controls. Yeah, I don't like motion controls.
Apparently that's like one of the big like fixes, like yeah, this is why everybody loves Skyward Sword HD, because it's good and they fixed the problem. And it's just like, cool. But I also kind of like it being a little bit shitty. Like I like the motion controls not being great, just because like there's some enjoyable parts even to like I guess, quote, bad Zelda games.
I liked it better when it sucked.
Like, I know it sounds weird, but like playing Wind Waker HD and playing Wind Waker normally, it's just like, yes. Is it more fun now that I don't have to fucking like slog through the Triforce collecting parts? Yes. That is a more fun and enjoyable game experience. I still like the GameCube version better, just because it's got, like, you know, it's convoluted and it didn't feel like it needed to apologize for it. It did, but it didn't feel like it needed to. It should have apologized. It should continuously apologize for the rest of its days, but it's not bad.
My love of the Zelda franchise is really like I really enjoy Breath of the Wild, but I do think that it's very, very weird in terms of like what it did to the story and lore of Zelda. Doesn't fit anywhere. It's like a combination of all of the timelines. Why are the Koroks existent in the same world that the Zora exist in and the Rito? Like the Rito and the Koroks, those existed in the same game, Wind Waker. But the Zora were evolutions of the Rito. Why are they there too?
Yeah. Also, welcome in, guys.
Hello. It flies just above being good enough. I completely agree. Yeah.
Yeah. And I also agree with that.
Yeah. I think so I think that it's probably like a combination of all of the timelines in some way. It feels like they're trying to like do a hard reset with the timeline split issues. Just starting off with like a completely new lore.
Yeah, but like that also kind of it feels weird in that sense of just like, we're fixing the timeline. It's like, okay, you guys literally just canonized the timeline.
Yeah.
Like Skyward Sword was the game where they canonized the timeline, and then the next game they threw that out. They're just like, all right, everybody, we heard you. We understand. We feel your pain. We will give you the canon Zelda timeline. Next game.
Oh yeah, Midna is great. Midna is a great character. Yeah, there's one specific line that Zelda says in Breath of the Wild. Let me see if I can find it, where it does basically imply. Hold on.
Man, you guys sure did like this game series making sense for the, looks at notes, one game.
Where the frick frack is it?
Anna, you have such a propensity for puns. A punpensity, if you will.
Midna. All right, Breath of the Wild. Zelda quotes about the Twilight, not the Twilight Zone. Jesus. Crap, I can't find it. But anyway, she says something like, you know, from the depths of the bottom of the ocean to the heights of the sky to the twilight. And the entire thing about that was that it seems to have all of the things from all of the games that have preceded them. So obviously Zelda is very aware of all of these things. It could be maybe that even just Zelda is like omniscient of all of her iterations.
I feel like if she knew, it would change a lot too.
Yeah.
Like I feel
My
like
main issue with Twilight.
if she knew, like I feel like it makes it better if like she's like a pseudo amnesiac when it comes to the things that she's supposed to know.
Yeah, the wolf combat's really annoying.
Yeah.
Buggo. Why is this bug here? He's a long way from home.
That was just what I needed. I'm surrounded by followers who love me.
Thank you for the follow.
I feel I am beloved.
Also, yeah, no, like it's just very difficult to like understand, like, or not difficult to understand, difficult to quantify how different they could have made the wolf combat, like made it something a bit more unique and interesting, because like they added so many like new sword moves and like new like things to like Link's kit in this game, and then it's just like, cool, you're a wolf. Oh, can I learn new things as a wolf? No. You know bite, you know jump bite. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
I love the hidden skills. Like I genuinely, because if you look at like what the hidden skills do, it's all the stuff that you learned, like it's all the different parries that you learned in Wind Waker. Because like Wind Waker, when you had the A button like attack parries, like you would do different ones depending upon where you were positioned around your enemy and stuff like that, and it was cool, but like you could never really like force yourself to do a specific one. The hidden skills were interesting because like they took the parries and made them like each unique in their own like subset of what they did, and gave you the ability to choose how to do them.
Woo.
But I like the grunt combat. I like the combat and the understanding of it. Like I feel like
Wind Waker probably has the best combat of
Wind
any
Waker
Zelda game.
did so good at like figuring out how to really like experiment with physicality in Zelda
And it
combat.
just feels so much better because the music also plays in tandem with the combat. So you feel like you're actually succeeding because the music is going with you.
Yeah.
Is this her talking?
Yes.
Hey, what's going on? There should be one more. Where could the last tier be? What? There it is.
We already checked there.
What's going on? This is weird.
All right. I'm going to real quick run to the bathroom. Would you like to take a bathroom break as well, or can I leave the stream in your care?
I can stay here.
Alrighty. I will be right back.
I will cause maximum chaos. Goodbye. Yeah, Wind Waker's combat was pretty smooth. Yeah, I agree, Sean. I think that the thing when it comes to the Zelda combat is in Ocarina of Time, it's just a sitting and waiting game. You're just like waiting for the enemy to like pull down the defenses. But it worked for the purposes of the game, I think, because it was a very simple, very like low skill combat. You didn't really need to really pay attention to it. The problem that I ran into with Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword was the motion controls were very specific, because you had to like flip the turtle on his back and then hit him. And I don't want to have to think. I want to think about that. I just want to vibe, dude. I just want to like get through the game. I don't want to have to like think about every moment of every combat that I'm in. Analog controls stay winning. Yeah. Killing shouldn't require thinking. Yes. There's those one like little turtle guys in the water temple that we're about to get to in this game. I hate those dudes because you have to like flip their shells upside down and then kill them while they're upside down. And it's just, please, just let me swing my sword and kill the thing. Greens. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I actually haven't played much of the mobile Zelda games, but what do you think would be the best mobile Zelda fighting like style? Oh yeah, the three-headed enemies suck. Alex over here with the rapid P. Very rapid P. Normally, Zelda combat follows a certain pattern. Use dungeon weapon to damage boss, swing sword, rinse, repeat. Yes, and I think that's when it works best, is when you don't have to have a lot of thought involved.
But I like thinking. It makes me feel like when I solve the problem, it makes me feel smart.
But that's what the puzzles are for. I don't want to have to do it with the combat, too. Like,
fair.
If everything requires thinking or thought in some way, then the game feels tiring, if that makes sense. Like you have to take more frequent breaks.
It does, and I think, like, specifically with Skyward Sword, I know exactly what caused that to be that way. The fact that even the most minute of enemies, like the most basic bitch, like, hi, it's this one again, enemies still require, like, the fucking bokoblins. Like, you couldn't just oh look, it's a bokoblin, bap bap bap, we're done, because they'd block you, and just like, it's like, I don't want everything to have skill, okay? I like like the three-headed enemies, I was fine with those. They were like relatively rare, and when you fought them, it's just it's an understanding of like how to like work around where their heads are positioned. Every single time it was like, congratulations, it's a bokoblin. If you don't hit it before it realizes you're there, you must go into a duel with it. They are talented fighters as well. It's like, I don't want talented fighters. I want bokoblins to be what they're supposed to be. Fodder.
Yep.
I want them to be just difficult enough so that it doesn't feel like they're running into my sword.
And it shouldn't be that hard to kill off the lowest level bad guys.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm fine with it when it's a boss and it's hard, but maybe not like the baby bad guy, please.
Yeah, and it's also one of the reasons why like the wolf combat in this game feels so like grinding, is because like even the fucking like the only thing that Wolf Link can kill in one hit is the goddamn bats. Like
we can see nothing.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh god.
Ew, I don't like its gross blobby boob legs.
God, I hate this thing.
Get him. In its crotch.
Why does it leak cum when you bite it?
It's into this. This is like Resident Evil 4. That's what it is.
Oh,
this game has the Resident Evil 4 filter on it. That's why I'm like, this is weird and inappropriate for the... gross.
Why does it do that? That's not the color that its blood should be.
Yeah. Did this come out before or after Resident Evil 4 specifically?
I think it's after.
All right, so now everything makes sense.
All right, come on.
It's too gritty. Yeah, it's too gritty a color. Fine with it being semi-serious, but it doesn't need serious business.
Also,
sepia tone filter. Yeah.
Did the wolf just jump off of the surface of the water?
Does this thing have like a fucking vajoon? It had like a weird like texture on its lower half.
Yeah.
Yay, we're done. Now we get to have that edgelord thing.
Yeah.
This
wait.
cutscene is...
What is the fucking, like, Lineru looks like a fucking, like, lizard thing, right?
Yeah, he's like a snack. Does he have legs? I think he might just be like a dragon.
Yeah, a big worm.
You make sure to get that last few shadow now. See you later.
And she can't be here because it's too bright.
He's a sea snack. Good old snacky boy.
Although he kind of looks like a crocodile, but he's got no legs.
Yeah.
He's just very, like, round. This music is actually a remix of the Jaboon theme from Wind Waker.
Yeah. Ah.
There she blows. My name is Lineru. Your efforts have at last restored each of us light spirits. in Hyrule. I don't know why he talks so slow. O hero chosen by the gods.
Oh
Yeah.
god, the fucking tentacle cyclops from Skyward Sword. I have already I streamed Skyward Sword recently. I've already blocked that out of my mind.
Oh no.
The dark power that you seek.
Do I also have to do
Yes.
ooh voice?
Amanda only. Oof.
Okay.
The dark power that you seek. It waits in a temple set in the bed of Wake Hylia.
Oh god.
But before seeking it, you must now bear witness to something and never forget it. You must know that it was the will of the goddesses that we walk away the forbidden power. Why you talk so slow?
Now it's time to twit balls.
Okay.
Nice. O Queen of Time, when all was chaos, the goddesses descended and gave order and life to the world.
They granted power equally to all who dwelt in the light, and then returned to the heavens. Dwelt was very hard to say. The lands where the goddesses descended came to be known as the Sacred Realm. Why is Ilia here? For ages, the people lived at ease, content in mind and body. But soon, word of the Sacred Realm spread to Hyrule and a great battle ensued. Time to mortal. This is gold.
Wow, wow, wow. Why do eyeballs not have pupils? Why does his outfit change?
Why are there
Among
three of
those
them?
living, among those living in the white, interlopers who excelled at magic appeared. Wielding powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominion over the Sacred Realm.
These are the Sheikah, by the way. And he got Thanos snapped.
Oh god, he's laughing.
Laughing. Mwaha. It was then that the goddesses ordered us 3 white spirits to intervene, because they can't do jack diddly squat. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered.
Mm-hmm.
Evil laugh. Tee hee. I don't need to see
voice
all the
redeem.
inside. You know this magic. It is the dark power you seek. The fused shadow.
Link's like, I'm high as balls right now.
O hero chosen by the goddesses, beware. Those who do not know the danger of wielding power will, before long, be ruled by it. Never forget that.
Like that her toenails are painted, apparently.
Link, what is that face?
I've never had a wooed thought in my life.
Wink out here like, ooh, toes.
Gross.
The dark power that you seek is within the sweeping Wakebed Temple in Wake Hylia. Okay. Can I stop now?
I think that's all we needed from Uwu Voice Redeem.
All right. Actually, guys, yeah, I'm gonna be writing a comic strip about that. I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh yeah, I need to fucking save
No!
Why would you do this? We were done. It was over.
How dare you?
Why didn't I put a cooldown on it?
This is all your fault, Alex.
This is all your fault. The only reason I have it is because you were doing it. Your stream was the inspiration for the Uwu voice redeem.
Behold my evil wrath. Hee.
Sad clown, take us up.
This man has a serious humpback. His posture
Some
very
of the
bad.
Zoras are still alive down there or under there. I thought maybe they dried up along with the wake.
You.
Hey, buddy, have you heard? There's like a temple or something at the bottom of the lake.
Nope.
They put on such airs and with all their rituals and a fancy temple hoo-ha, and then they just disappear.
Hoo-ha.
Oh, Giga Switch.
Giga Stretch time.
Gas white, gate white, girl white. I think hoo-ha has always meant that. Also, what is up with this guy's ew? He's got like a really weird pointy ew. It's like a prosthetic. Prosthetic. That's hard to say. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Like hootenanny. Hootenanny's always meant hootenanny. I don't know.
And what's with putting that temple so deep that humans can't swim down there? I swear, those Zoras. Oh, are you a customer?
Why? Oh my god, I hate this man's design so much. He looks like he's had a stroke. Like one side of his lip is down.
It got even worse. You are one lucky fella. The eye of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, the very peak of flying and fantastication.
You're starting to sound like you're from New York.
Just a little bit. It's what this drifts into if given time.
You got like the King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph voice going on. I'm King Candy.
It can be yours, fella. For a limited time only and without waiting in line. There's a paltry 10 rupees. What do you say? Well, you mind? Want to give it a shot? What is... We'll come back for that later. Welcome, fella. Right this way.
This man has said welcome so many times.
The torso does look like a boob.
Why are they Uka? How many people have seen the Uka?
Por qué?
Whoa, that reminds me of something. Didn't the late queen in Zora's domain ask you to do something? She asked us to find her son, the one who's been missing since he headed for Hyrule Castle. He's dead now. I think she said something about granting you some special power if you rescued him.
When the smallpox takes him, you'll never get it.
If the final piece of fused shadow is on the bottom of Lake Hylia, then it looks like we're gonna have to need that ability.
Everything's
the canon does
connected.
remind me of that too. I've only seen video of it though, not actually ever played the game. Oh, this guy too.
Is that a happy trailer or a tattoo? Nobody needs that in their life. Tat. Oh god. Why do they all have crop tops?
Okay, thank God the Uwu voice is over. Please don't. If you redeem,
No more.
if you redeem it again, I'll just
Yeah.
I'll refund you the points.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da. What is Uwu Apocalypse?
Something I hope to never have like redeemed.
Well, I do have 16,000 points.
I need to increase the cost. Basically, Uwu Apocalypse is Uwu until the end of stream.
No! Nope.
And also like if oh god, I already got the horse. I don't need the horse. I need to kill the birds. Yeah, the whole thing is just like, even like if you redeem Uwu Apocalypse, it also forces the stream to like stay going for another 30 minutes of me doing Uwu voice, so you get at least a minimum of 30 minutes of Uwu voice for an Uwu Apocalypse redeem.
I can't stay on for too much longer anyway. I gotta go make myself a grilled cheese.
I was probably just going to, like, once we get back to Hyrule Castletown, probably end it there. I really do wish that they use the Gale Boomerang more. Like, it can be used in so many different things, but like, I feel like they just like dropped it so quickly.
Mm-hmm. I like how this wolf is just sitting here.
And nobody thought to like speak with it.
Why growl at me? He's in my head. What's in your head? In your head. Wolfie, Wolfie.
We meet again. It appears that your efforts have begun to return some vigor to Hyrule, but it is far too early to relax.
The first game ever. Okay, so look at his armor. It is an owl, for those of you who don't know. Owls are typically seen in Majora's Mask, and this is in the same timeline as Majora's Mask. It's also thought that that color scheme that he has going on there is also from the Ikana Valley.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
Excellent.
This seems to be ceremonial burial armor, so it's thought that he was buried somewhere in this specifically.
Well, he's buried. He's also buried somewhere with a lot of greenery, if you can see all the stuff that's growing on him.
Yep. Kokiri Forest? Who knows? Yeah, this is Link.
Yeah.
So this is like 100% from Ocarina of Majora's Mask. The owl is a theme that's used a lot in Majora's Mask. So it's thought that this is kind of like some kind of like ceremonial armor. Because this is not armor you'd wear into battle.
Yeah. For a mere shield attack is no match for an enemy protected not just by a shield, but by a thick, full-body coat of armor. Such enemies are often focused on guarding against frequent frontal attacks. They often leave their rear unprotected. That is when you Z-target and press A while tilting right or left on the left control stick to jump and roll around your foe, and then perform a jumping slice.
This is the only canonical instance of a Link actually speaking.
Huh.
A cloth tunic isn't, but a cloth tunic with mithril, like this current Link is actually wearing, would be.
Yeah, he's got the, like, you could barely see the chain shirt and chain pants, like, underneath. Oh.
But what Link is wearing in Ocarina of Time, no. Wish they could have included that detail in the game, like the manga. Yeah, it would have been cool. You just have to, like, be perfectly behind him.
There we go.
There you go. But, like, where was he buried? Is he a Stalfos? I don't know, man. He seems
like,
to
he
be,
doesn't, like, it's not that they're bones. Like, it's not that like his arms are bones. Like, you can see like it's shadowy flesh. Like, it's so he's not a Stalfos, except like his face doesn't have any skin on it.
Yeah, it's like he rotted away, became a ghost of his rotted away self.
I
But
haven't
that's
read
the other thing.
a lot of the Metroid comics, but like I really do want to read the fucking Zelda manga at some point.
It's not considered canon, the manga, but I do like a lot of the ideas that they implemented. Like one of the things being that Link only has his ear pierced because it's like a Sheikah rite of passage to become an adult.
Huh.
Because it is weird that like Link is just sleeping in like stasis for 7 years and then wakes up and his ear is pierced and he's wearing a like a one-piece lederhosen. Where'd that come from? Who changed me in the middle? Who pierced my ears?
I believe before this ends, we should also get a. Oh wait, can I not? I can't ride a pony up the stairs.
No.
Okay. Yep, mailman.
Yep.
Greetings, Mr. Link. I have come to deliver a letter. There is a letter, in fact, 2 letters.
We've been collecting a lot of mail lately.
Yeah.
Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail.
Also, I don't even think I read the last letters, so they're in the collection. Yeah, they are. Okay.
We just got a letter. Good stuff inside.
The
you
water
got water
bombs.
bombs. Yep.
I will approach you at high speed. Please do not flee. Isa and Henna's playground for grown-ups?
I don't like that.
Oh god, the fishing. I definitely want to do the fishing like next time.
Oh yeah.
But
It's
yes.
so much better than Ocarina of Times, where you just have like one single fish that you should catch, and that's it. There's no other fish.
The legendary fishing like mini game thing is so good in this one. Like they actually put like a whole lot of effort into like the special fishing mini game in this one. So, but yes, I think this will be a good place to stop, so we can pick up next time with the actual plot relevance of rescuing Prince Rallis. But yeah, I'm really glad that Amanda, you were able to make it out and join me on the stream.
Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with all of us. It really means a lot.
Yeah. I'm not sure, like, hopefully you'll be able to make it and join us next week, Amanda. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be back at work.
Yeah.
Not that Sunday, obviously, because I don't work Sundays because I'm a teacher. But yeah, I will be here.
Yeah. And yeah, so I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, and I think I actually can raid my partner for because
Yay!
for once I'm actually streaming at a time that she is also streaming.
Let's go.
Just gotta remember how, like, I don't ever fucking raid at this point because like I always forget.
It's
Or-
like /raid, and then you just put in the name.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Like to thank everybody who came by to watch, and I will see you all next time.
Bye.
And raid has gone.
Woo!